That's the fallout. That's the fallout. I know what I'm holding. I know what it does. Take your damage somewhere else. You won't like what this becomes.
All right. What you doing?
You know, just the rounds.
The rounds.
Yeah, going into the different rounds. It's been a lively news day today, though I noticed some of the most provocative news people aren't picking up on. It's kind of weird.
What is the most provocative news?
Well, the Carmelo Anthony was pretty shocking. You know, the objection is none of the jurors are persons of colors. Like that should matter. There were three perspectives, but I guess they were all teachers, so that allowed the defense to object. So they were removed. So now it's my understanding that there are minorities on the panel, just no, you know, be okay with
what's going on,
basically.
Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. Kind of strange.
What's going on, Mojo? How you doing?
Did you not hear that there's like a conversation going on?
Okay, well, I was just trying to be respectful, but I guess not. Yeah.
It's respectful to
that
interrupt the conversation.
That conversation was pretty shit. So.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
Children say the darndest things, don't they?
Yeah, sure. Even though I'm probably
humble. That's a horrible thing. But did you hear what we were talking about?
I did.
Okay. You're familiar with the case we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're aware of the political and social ramifications, regardless of the verdict, right?
Yeah. I mean, wasn't that case like a year ago? Like,
they just finished with jury selection.
Barely? Right now?
Correct.
Oh, shit. Continue then.
All right, before you go, Matador, can I get your age and who you voted for?
I voted for Harris.
All right, thank you. All right, so the jury, being an all-white jury, I guess they'd be more likely to, this is the charges against him, so more likely to convict. If he gets convicted, do you think we have another Summer of Love?
Great question. Though, point of order, there are minorities on the jury, just not BOK minorities. And then what do you think? You asked me if I think we'll have another Summer of... Yes. Yeah, I think it'll be 5 times worse, though.
It may be worse. There's a lot of protesting going on already from the last verdict. I imagine if this one goes bad, it's going to be bad. You can come up, chat. TT, if you want.
Yeah, I mean, not just that, but there's been a lot of other politically charged and racially charged issues. I mean, Article 2, the voting rights case in South Carolina. I mean, there's lots of resentment building up.
Sure, we're on a verge, precipice, I suppose, of something serious. And Donald Trump in the midterms and Donald Trump overall certainly likes to spark his own protests. How you doing, CT?
Good. Just got back from a softball game, barely snuck out a win, but no, I saw a couple of people drop off from the panel. I didn't know if something was happening.
I don't know. The one was a liberal, one was a conservative. You know, Humble. He just like comes and goes as he pleases.
Fair enough. So I've been gone for about an hour and a half. Did we have another crisis yet again, or are we still good for now?
Were you expecting it? Are you talking about with the world or with the country or with TikTok?
Fucking choose wisely. You could pick any of them.
I don't know that there's been any real hardcore news recently, but obviously there was a few things that happened today that probably should be discussed. The Carmelo Anthony thing, the NDAA, something that should be discussed as well.
I'm fairly well caught up on the NDAA. I know a little bit about the Carmelo Hayes case, so yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so Donovan was just saying that the jury was picked now and none of them are black.
Ooh, bad look.
And I was saying that if he gets convicted, I would say it's probably bad news for protesting this summer. Between this and the 14-year-old kid with the chow shop owner guy, I don't know.
Yeah, about what you just said, CT. In the prospective jury pool, it's my understanding that there were 3 possibles. And these would be women of color, specifically of African American persuasion, right? Now, they were all teachers, and because of that, and because this happened on school grounds, the defense attorneys were allowed an objection to those jurors. Now, here's my question. The breakdown for that particular community, from what I saw, was 70% YT, about 13 to 15% BLK, and the rest were various other minorities. So if these individuals all got jury summons, right, I don't imagine that it said, hey, we're summoning you for the Carmelo Anthony case. I mean, I imagine there's a large amount of people that just didn't show up because it was jury duty. Why should it be required? That
it didn't happen on school grounds, Donovan.
It did.
What, the kid ran from the gas station back to the school?
Messi, we're talking about, it's totally fine. We're talking about the Carmelo Anthony case.
Oh, that case. I came in and Mojo was talking about the 14.
That's all right.
Yeah, they should let him go.
Yeah, about the jury. I mean, they can only deal with who shows up. The jury pool is only as big as it is with the people that show up. They did what they could, and this is how it happened. Why is that surprising? There's nothing nefarious about the outcome, is there?
Other than, like I said, how it looks, aesthetics. You know as well as I do, most people don't care about 90% of the facts. They care about what they see or what they hear. And even beyond that 90%, 8% of those just read the fucking headline. So when you have a very racially intense situation like this, and all the headline says is all white jury selected, that's 98% of people that are just going to see him like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It just leads to a lot of fucking other infighting shit, or like not even infighting. Again, a lot of bad looks and a lot of people just being like, oh man, right from the start, shit's rigged. And I hate that.
Yeah. Shaquille, I didn't get your age and who you voted for.
25 voted for Trump.
You can jump in wherever you want. Nate will obviously jump in wherever the fuck he wants, so.
Nate don't even have to know what we're talking about. He'll still be like, I'm going to tell you fucking something. Be like, okay.
Hey, why do you think the Republican is a cult? Republican Party is a cult.
Wait, what makes you think I think that?
I mean, look at the prompt. Are you blind?
It just says you're in a cult.
I'm not in a cult, though.
Well, you are if you think it applies to you.
Yeah.
I'm not in a cult. Doesn't it say MAGA request up?
It does.
And it says you're in a cult. So
yeah, right behind the jackass's ass.
Okay. But aren't the Democrats, aren't y'all in a cult too?
No.
Yes.
Okay, I like that you said two. I like that you said two, by the way. That's another admittance of guilt there, Mr. Cult member.
Y'all are in a cult too. Like, come on, man.
No? So when you say two, you realize you're accepting the fact that you're in a cult?
No, we're not in a cult. So we're actually civilized people. We actually have common sense, unlike y'all who unalive people who go around with the, what's it called? The BLM? Destroy shit?
The BLM?
Y'all cry over shit? Y'all are like the biggest crybabies, bro. Y'all cry about every fucking thing.
We go around with it's the BLM.
Y'all crying about gas prices? Y'all crying about Trump going to Israel to have war? Like, come on, man.
How much MAGA stuff you got?
Brother.
You got a MAGA hat? Trump shoes?
Do you have your car wrapped?
Brother, y'all voted
underwears?
for Joe Biden who couldn't say a coherent sentence in his lifetime.
Kofefe.
And then y'all voted
hamburgers.
For Kamala.
They're eating the cats and the dogs.
I love Tesla.
Y'all are in a cult, bro. Just admit that y'all are in a cult.
It can't be all bad. All
If
good,
y'all
be good.
cannot get y'all's way, y'all have a little hissy fit like y'all little fucking children.
What are you doing right now?
What am I doing right now?
Yeah, what are you doing right now besides throwing a hissy fit?
I'm not throwing a hissy fit. I'm telling you.
You are. You were crying. You came up into my panel and
Why
started crying.
does it sound like your balls haven't dropped yet?
Because I'm a kid. I'm
Well,
like
tell your
20.
mom to-
I'm
tell
like
your mom
20
to let
years
him go,
old.
and then
Oh,
fucking
wait,
drop.
hold on. Tell my mom what?
Take them off my nutsack and they may drop.
And tell my mom what?
To let go of my balls so they can drop for you.
My mother would never have a hold of your balls.
Well, if you want to talk about people's balls, just how about we leave the fucking bullshit at home and we can talk about actually something going on.
I am talking about something going on. He hasn't still answered my question yet.
What was the question?
What makes y'all think that y'all are not in a cult also?
You just admitted to being in a cult twice.
What makes y'all
Who's our
think
leader?
y'all are not in a
But
cult also?
Shaq, Trump's your leader, clearly. He's your daddy. And it's weird that y'all say
Biden was your daddy.
No, he was
Biden
not.
was your daddy.
He
The one that
absolutely
wanted to
was not.
sniff kids' hair and wanted kids to touch
Can you not
his leg
interrupt
hair.
me, sir?
He couldn't
Can you
even walk up Air Force One.
Can you practice some self-control?
Like, he couldn't even walk downstairs, bro.
Sir, can you stop so I can finish what I was going to say? Thank you.
Oh my god.
So your daddy is Trump, clearly. Biden was not my daddy, not our daddy. Who is our leader? Who is the Democrats' cult leader that we follow?
Kevin Newsom.
No.
He said Kevin Newsom.
Yeah, who's Kevin?
I said Kevin.
I don't know who that is.
Get some Q-tips here. Hey, get some Q-tips
who
in
is
here,
that?
buddy.
Who is
Who's
that?
Kevin
I don't know
Newsom?
who you're talking about.
I said Gavin, not Kevin. Fucking idiot.
Got it on the second time. All right, good on you.
I said it on the first time. You just didn't hear me.
Sure.
Hey, Mojo, can you see if you can open that second URL thing that I sent you?
Hey, what you over there?
Are you sending me
Show the
secret
chat.
messages, really?
Shaquille, this. Okay. Hey, Shaquille, how much did you check off already?
Hey, I would never listen to a
Hey, Shaquille,
Mexican.
how much?
First off,
What the
You're that
fuck?
kind of person.
fuck you, wetback. Go cross the
Whoa.
border, bitch.
Hey, bro, suck my nuts, you little
Wow.
fucking pasty piece of shit.
Wow.
I've been saying this a lot more lately. I don't
Saw
know
that
why I
coming from
have
nowhere.
to. I will never understand racist minorities.
Adios,
I can't.
Neil.
I can't wrap my head around it. The same way I can't with like trad wives, where they're like, I don't need no fucking rights. I'm like, oh, okay.
Wait, that dude wasn't white?
I have no idea.
Was he white?
I don't know.
His name was Shaquille. I don't necessarily associate Shaquille with many people on this
And your
planet.
name is Chat CT.
Yeah.
I think he was doing digital blackface.
The name he chose. I would have liked to ask him some questions about that at this point.
Ah, shit.
I'm pretty sure it was a black dude. I was raised around my whole life. I'm pretty sure I know a black dude when I hear one.
That was on me?
Yeah, he sounded like a black dude to me, too.
Well, I happened to look at his page. He literally had a video up about cooking gorilla knuckles.
Yeah, this
So,
isn't gonna open. You got 1.6.26.pdf.
I know. I'm trying to. I fucking downloaded it, and when I send it to myself, how I usually do, I'm gonna have to email it to myself. I think.
Yeah, all your dots at the end are gonna confuse the .pdf. So I can't open it. It won't
I can
open.
usually just send shit to my Facebook Messenger. It's a lot easier than going to my email, but fuck it, whatever.
All right. So back to what we were talking about before dumb shit happened. Yeah, Donovan, again, much like when this case first came out.
What'd you do? Damn.
Oh, wait, what? Did I do something?
No, not you. Fucking Ibanez. Wait, we're Striker. We should just start calling him Ibanez, right?
Did he
Right.
get
We got a violation, yeah.
Hey, first time wasn't me. Hooray!
Sorry, go ahead.
Give it a couple minutes.
Right. Yeah, I remember when this first came out, there was a lot of assumptions made about the who, the what, the when, the where, and then people already were drawing their conclusions as to the why. So I don't like doing that with stuff when it's first coming out. All I can say is, like I said, I don't know why in a case that has this kind of sensitivity that we know in our country especially can cause more than just protests. It can cause riots and things like that if not handled through all the right channels. And again, as of right now, all I can say about it is it's not a good look. But to your point too, like where it happened at, the jury pool selection, all that shit, we'll find that out afterwards. Right now, it's all speculation.
there's an opportunity here for the left to score some points, mainly because of the similarities between this case and the Chud the Builder case.
I don't think there's any points to score because nobody on the right gave a fuck about what Chud was doing.
Well, in one case, on one hand, you have Chud the Builder who is saying, I can defend myself using deadly force. But on the other hand, if you would try and apply that same thing, then Carmelo Anthony gets acquitted. Right?
Well, and again, it hasn't been established. Has it actually been established what was said or done yet? I've only heard speculation. I haven't heard reviewed. Like, we can see what Chud said, did, and everything. It was all on video. This was a lot of hearsay that was collected as evidence, and nothing's been presented yet. Am I correct or incorrect in this?
You're talking about the Carmelo case. Yeah, they just finished jury selection, but, I mean, there was video. The video was, I don't think it was curated. The people who got to see it were just press. It was shown once to, I think it was like 15 to 20 different members of the press. This will obviously be shown at trial, but the sticking point is Mr. Anthony brought a sticker, TikTok friendly, to this event. It was raining. There was a tent. The tent was supposed to be designated for a particular school. Carmelo didn't attend that school. The twins objected to his presence, and from my understanding, I think this part is alleged, laid hands on Carmelo. Carmelo produced this sticker and poked Austin Metcalf. Austin Metcalf shortly expired thereafter. Anthony never denied that he stuck him, and he's out on bail, and he's already accumulated $500,000. See, that's another interesting point of this, because the Anthony family were able to amass $500,000, while the judge in the Chud case is saying that he shouldn't have access to the funds at all. So that's an interesting dichotomy there.
I can't even read this on here.
Is that the letter from Netanyahu?
It's a letter from somebody.
Yeah, that was on Laura's panel earlier.
Oh, did Messi bring it there too?
My God, Mojo, it's so caustic.
No, actually, Kindness had it, but I found it. The one she had was very blurry, but this one was better for me anyway. I was able to at least read it.
Yeah, I can read it. It's so small that, well, it doesn't work for the background anyway. So, Prime Minister, dear Congressman Stutzman, I was glad to receive your proposed congressional resolution endorsing my plan to shift the framework for U.S.-Israel Defense Cooperation from aid to partnership. As I said in our meeting in Jerusalem on May 27, 2026, Israel deeply appreciates the financial component of the military the United States has generously provided us over the years. The time has now arrived for us to move from an aid recipient to a partner. I am heartened by your enthusiastic support for our plan to develop a new memorandum of understanding with the United States government that will draw down U.S. financial military assistance over the next decade and replace it with what you refer to as a new framework of joint defense cooperation, co-development, co-production, and mutual investment in areas including advanced missile defense, artificial intelligence, unmanned systems, cybersecurity, and the next generation military platforms. I also appreciate your commitment to fighting the scourge of anti-Semitism in the United States and around the world. Warmest regards, Benjamin Netanyahu.
Okay, so what's wrong with that, Missy?
Do we have these kind of what are called alliances with any other countries? Maybe UK, Australia?
Because it's saying that they are going from getting foreign aid from us, being an aid partner or an aid recipient, to a partnership. And it says it twice in there. So, and then he read off everything that they are, how this will be a new framework for all of the cooperation, co-development, co-production, and mutual investment in areas including advanced missile defenses, he just read that. Right. We didn't do that before.
Are you mad that the USA is going steady with Israel?
Fuck Israel.
Okay.
All I want to know is if we've done this with any other countries. I know we share intelligence with the Five Eyes. I know we do stuff with MI6.
Not anymore, we don't. Not after we were double tapping boats in fucking Venezuelan waters.
True.
They stopped sharing shit with us.
So I guess that's my... Do we have this kind of connection with any other countries?
Yeah. Who's the most potent intelligence agency on Earth?
The KBG.
KGB? No, he's going to say Mossad.
That would be correct.
I don't know how you'd even prove that.
Well, and then I don't know if we went over this here, but Heuristic had said this morning that that Hexeth would be appointing someone to oversee this. That would not be picked or confirmed or whatever, appointed. That he would just pick someone. That someone will be an Israeli. And what does she call it? An executive Israeli agent is what this person will be, and will have access to all of these things. Now, I'll send you this article that I found, too, from Responsible Statecraft, and there's a lot of shit in here. And apparently, we already have a couple of facilities that are owned by the Israeli government. And this is talking about the 224 section.
Well, again, that's why I asked my question was, do we have this kind of intermilitary connection with other countries? And if so, who?
We do not.
From my understanding, I didn't think we did either.
How are you, Dina? I haven't talked to you in forever.
Oh, I'm doing great. I would just want to add in here, guys, that there was an MOU, a memorandum of understanding that we would pay. Can we say the actual country name? I'm going to say I for TikTok purposes.
I just want them to fuck off, so I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, you can say Israel.
Yeah, okay, so we have an MOU with Israel that was signed in 2016 for the next 12 years that we would be giving them $3.5 billion per year. Okay, and there's a lot of pushback on that now because a lot of congressmen and senators are getting a lot of pushback from the constituency saying, not no, but hell no. We cannot be a part of this. You guys probably also know this, but crimes against Netanyahu has been charged with crimes against humanity with the ICC, so he can't go anywhere in the EU countries or any country that is part of the ICC. Of course, we know, thanks to Donnie, once again, we are no longer part of the ICC. So it's just, I said this on another live, but you have to understand, because of Trump's actions, everything they do, the world looks at us as if we did the same because we are so tight with them. And I could go
We've been sending them $3 billion a year for quite a long time, right?
Yeah, we've sent them
2016. 2016.
No, for longer than
since
that.
1948. Since 1948, with inflation, we've sent them about $200 billion since 1948.
Okay. I just read about the
3.8. Yeah, 3.8 million a year or billion a year, something crazy.
I just read about the MOU that was signed in 2016, that we would continue to do this. We do this for no other country. We have no other allies that we're beholden to send them money, and we should not be sending it to Israel. End of story.
Oh, we pay for their universal health care. It's insane. It's fucking crazy. I sent you that article, Mojo.
I did have somebody bring up a very interesting thing that apparently Messi's brought up before, but most of the time we're all screaming over each other. So
I have that pulled up too.
But there's a canal that was proposed back in the 60s called the Ben Gorgon Canal, which would essentially take away 80% of the travel through the, not the Strait of Hormuz, the other one, the
Suez.
Suez Canal. It literally, though, has to run right through Gaza.
Yeah.
And of course, the part they've had control of for the last 40 fucking years. But the problem is that it's going to really fuck up a lot of other nations' trade routes and deals that they have in place. So if you were trying to get something like that done, who better than ally with than the fucking United States, where if you do decide to do anything about that, you now have to take them on.
It'll give them 40% of global trade control. They will have 40% of the global trade control through this trade route.
This is interesting. I was just looking up what the aid money goes to pay for, Messi. Generally, it says a lot of weapons.
I don't give a fuck, Donovan.
What
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
It matters. It matters.
But
I know what it goes to.
Jesus Christ. I'm reading an Axios article, which, isn't a right-wing rag. But this Axios article says that Biden requested an additional $14.3 billion in Israel for Israel in 2020.
Yeah, in 2020.
Whoops.
2020.
Yeah, that's what it says here.
What's the name of the article?
It's an Axios article. It says what we know about U.S. aid to Israel, written by Jack Kunston.
Biden wasn't. Wait, hold on. Biden wasn't anything.
Biden wasn't president in 2020. First the fuck off.
He wasn't anything in 2020.
Yeah, but Biden did end up giving more money to Israel than the last 3 presidents. He gave
because of the genocide going on in Gaza, they were giving them more aid. But
the article was written November 4th, 2023.
2023. Okay, thank you. And what was it called?
What we know about aid to Israel.
Yes, I remember the additional care package that Biden did. I didn't agree with it at the time. I really don't agree with it now. Because we now know that where that money went, which is also to the point I wanted to make that when you say like, oh, these billions of dollars are going towards military aid and funding, we don't know that. We can't even tell where the fuck our money's going. So how the fuck are we going to tell someone else's country? And if it is going to military and all that, then that just frees up billions of dollars for them to then allow, again, people to go to college for free, have universal health care, all kinds of different shit. So they got to pick at some point. We have to choose that every day. Do we want to have the best military in the world, or do we want to have people going into fucking life-crippling debt for a fucking broken arm? So I never thought like MAGA would take an idea of, make America first, and then we would find a way to be like, wait a minute, that's not a terrible idea when it comes to funding fucked up people.
Well, hang on. So what Dina was just talking about that, I just found this, what do you call it? MAU. So the U.S. had already been already been providing Israel roughly $3 to $4 billion annually in military aid assistance, and then, like Donovan said, the House later passed a bill providing 14.3 additional military aid in 2023. But this says that in military assistance under the 10-year memorandum of understanding signed in 2016. So that expires then if we haven't done another one. And you said that they have this one is a new one for 2028.
Well, to my understanding, it was going to go to 2028. But the other thing that I said is there is a whole lot of pushback about sending that money to Israel. So it may or may not pass, or it might even be, you don't know, there might be some legislation passed that resends that money going to Israel. But either way, it's fucked up. What you're talking about with the Suez Canal, that's also with the Strait of Bab el-Mandeb, I believe it is, right beneath the Suez Canal, which is over by Yemen, and that's where the Houthis and those groups that belong to Iran are currently stationed. Another hot spot, okay? And this is a problem with going to war with Iran because it's very, very asymmetrical. They have Hezbollah, they have the Houthis, they have a number of groups in the area that can do a lot of damage. I think that we're not going to see an end to this war anytime soon. It's illegal. We shouldn't have done it. It's going to cost us in more ways than one. They talk about the Abraham Accords, and yes, I'm going off on a tangent, but it's all connected. Please trust me. There is no Abraham Accords. In fact, those countries are looking at the United States with their hands out.
Are you really going to yell over the top of me?
I didn't know you were talking. Did you want to say something? I'll stop talking.
Well, I don't know that we need to divert from the conversation. In defense of Biden, the last couple of shipments that were supposed to go to Israel while he was still in office, he put a hold on. He didn't send them because they had armored bulldozers, and he refused to send armored bulldozers.
But Trump did it this first weekend.
Yeah. So I don't know what he did before that. I assume that they were still supporting him because of the war. And Biden's always been a pro-Israel guy. So,
CT, you were asking about other countries that we have foreign military financing grants with. So the grants mean that they don't have to repay them. And like Donovan brought up, that a lot of that goes towards them purchasing military equipment from us, but they don't have to repay it. So whatever they don't spend, they get to keep. And there are other countries that we do this with. Israel, obviously, is the largest. Egypt gets $1.3 billion a year under long-standing security arrangements dating back to Camp David Accords. Jordan receives significant military and economic assistance as a key U.S. partner. Ukraine, Taiwan, Lebanon, Iraq, Philippines, Tanzania, and Morocco. So there are other countries that we do.
I want to know.
With.
I want to know how you feel about this, Donovan.
What, giving that much money to those countries that clearly hate us?
Any and all of it that we've been talking about.
Oh, it's garbage. I mean, like I've said many times, Israel's our strategic partner in that area because our strategic goals align. As much as you hate to hear it, the United States and really a lot of the world is tired of Islamofascism. And it hasn't gone away, even after the Bushes and what they did. Which was a joke. So
I know you like to call it fascism, but do you think we created the situation? Do you think there's a possibility that it wouldn't have happened, that the IRGC wouldn't have existed, that these terrorist organizations wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for American involvement in the Middle East?
That's interesting. No, we had a lot to do with it. The kind of things that American foreign policy was engaging in is not only the type of thing that results in governments like the IRGC, but also the same kind of thing that puts Russia into a place when we do the same kind of shit right on their border, mess with their elections, put people in power that are going to do the types of manipulations that sovereign countries are going to object to. So then we have to deal with the blowback. Now, in the case of the IRGC, okay, Islamic Republic. Did we really go after the Islamic Republic in any meaningful fashion prior to what Trump's doing? I mean,
I don't know. We spent 20 years in Afghanistan.
Right. Jimmy Carter tried to appease them. Well, I mean, they haven't really been fighting on their own soil. They've been using proxies all over the planet. And the proxies, fighting the proxies, destroying the proxies, fine. We do that over and over again. And then more grow up in their place. It's like playing Plants vs. Zombies, for God's sakes. So I guess what Trump is doing, he's trying to get in the house, shake shit up, end the game.
Yeah, but he can't. He can't, though. There's no way. I mean, honestly, if you think about the USAID and the fucking Sesame Street bullshit, we did that for a reason, because those kids are growing up to hate us because we killed their parents, we killed their families, we destroyed their home, and they're going to continue to do that as long as we continue to do what we're doing. I don't know. To me, it seems like we should pull out and let them fight their own wars and figure out their own shit.
American culture seeps in everywhere, Mojo. It's in our movies. It's in our music. I mean, I remember when Pharrell Williams put that song out, Happy. You remember that? What a toe tapper that was. That was an amazing song. I mean, one could not help but appreciate Pharrell Williams' song, Happy.
Are you fucking right now?
I fucking hated that song.
However, when it came out in Iran, it was a viral sensation. It was a craze. The RGC rounded up people that had made videos about it, that it took their hijab off, and I'm sure more than a couple people were unalived. That's got to stop.
But you can't stop that. It hasn't stopped for the last 100 years. It's not going to stop now if we continue doing what we're doing. We need a different strategy. The thing that we've been doing forever is not working.
Did you say Pharrell Williams?
Pharrell, yeah, Pharrell Williams.
I thought, oh come on, are you gonna admonish me for Carmela now?
I'm gonna laugh about it.
Pharaoh's an ancient grain, for Christ's sake.
I just heard it. I was like, who the fuck is Pharrell? Who's Pharrell Williams?
I was gonna let it go, but I think that's pretty funny.
I was genuinely confused for a second. I'm like, Pharrell. I'm pretty well versed in music. I was like thinking of like a country artist at first. I'm like, Pharrell Williams.
I just feel like we have to change. We're failing over and over and over again. How many times do you have to fail before you can realize that you have to do something different.
On one side of the planet, Mojo, we are wrestling with the implications of artificial intelligence. We're on the cusp of a man-machine interface. And on the other side of the planet, it is still ruled by the mulings of a 7th century warlord.
I just don't buy that shit.
I want you to consider the stark contrast that exists on this planet right now.
Once again, we played a huge fucking part in that.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, we were the ones that fucked up and destabilized Iran. Their country was doing just fine, and they said, hey, we're going to make some more money and grow stronger as an economy. We're going to nationalize our oil. And we went, oh, the fuck you're not. So I don't get how we get to bitch and complain about the fucking problems that we create.
Well, how long do you suppose you're going to carry that old gem? How long is Iran going to be able to say we can be as ugly as we want because America said hurdy words 50, 80, 90,
No,
100?
no, it's because we invade countries. We kill people. We use our CIA to fuck with other countries, including Iran. We put sanctions on these countries. We destroy their fucking families and their infrastructure. We do this on a regular basis. That's why they hate us.
Your position is that no country that America puts sanctions on earns the sanctions. What is with this guy?
A mix of bars and not realizing he's on the panel, probably.
Well, sanctions obviously don't work. They've never worked. Right?
Well, I wouldn't say that every country has changed its behavior as a result of sanctions.
Yeah, it's only that. It's like slow them down economically so they can't grow.
No, the whole point of them is to attack innocent civilians to make governments change their ways, but that's never worked. We've never actually got that to succeed, yet we continue doing it over and over again. That doesn't make any sense either. We have to figure out better ways of doing things because we are failing badly right now.
What do you think the AI would counsel there, Mojo?
I think the AI is probably going to bankrupt the fucking planet.
I'm trying to remember the name of the movie, but there was this movie that came out recently that dove into AI. It won an award at Sundance. Anyhow, Claire and I watched it.
You talking about her?
That was like 10 years ago.
What the fuck?
No, it just
I love you.
It just won an award at Sundance, and it had all the AI players in it from both sides of the. Apparently, there's two camps. There's one that's like AI is going to destroy the world, and the other camp is like AI is going to be the best thing that ever happened to the history of the world. And they even brought on all the owners of the various the CEOs of the tech companies, Anthropic. Except Musk. Musk actually agreed to show up, but then stiffed him at the last minute, which what a dick move. Yeah, but it was a fascinating treatise on AI.
Donovan.
What?
Oh, go ahead, Mojo.
No, I just heard an echo. I think that's you, Messi.
It was me. Sorry. Did somebody ask if we had ever tried to take out the Ayatollah before Trump did?
Sure, we did.
We didn't, actually. Before Trump, there's no publicly known evidence that the United States tried to assassinate either the Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini or Ayatollah ally Khomeini. The U.S. opposed both regimes and undertook other actions against Iran, but an assassination attempt was not part of any plans. Actually, in the 1970s, they have generally prohibited political assassinations by the U.S. intelligence agencies under executive orders issued by Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, and later reinforced by Ronald Reagan.
Mm-hmm. And you know how many times you tried to assassinate Fidel Castro, Messi?
Well, that was the CIA, and wasn't that before 1970?
Not all of them.
Mm-mm.
When was the last one?
Well, it was actually, what did it say?
The Cuban
70s.
Missile Crisis, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been, past Ford and into Carter.
Yeah, I'll say that would have been early 80s, maybe. But even then, what was it sanctioned? Or was it something that was later?
It said that One reason often cited by historians is that U.S. policy since the 1970s has generally prohibited political assassinations by the U.S. intelligence agencies under executive orders issued by Ford, Carter, and Reagan. But this does not mean the U.S. never used force against foreign leaders or officials, but there's no public record, obviously, because it was the fucking CIA.
Right.
Yeah, I think we traded in assassination attempts for regime change. We just changed the wording.
Probably. Whatever happens, something happens to them.
We're pretty good at that. Like, we don't call it war, we call it conflicts. We don't call them assassinations. Again, regime changes. Yeah, we don't call them, government overtakes. We call them expansatory economic opportunities. So
it's almost like they use neurolinguistic programming to soften these things.
And the people that support it fall for it every time.
It's your new favorite word.
That's a cluster of words. And it's not my favorite.
Neurolinguistic programming. Neurolinguistic. That's your favorite.
Right.
I think I used fashion and feminized, weaponized brain too many times. He's like, ugh.
Oh, Penny's new thing is, oh gosh.
Cultural Marxism.
Oh gosh, what's she calling
That's
it?
not new.
Suicidal empathy.
Yeah, you've heard that. Wait, Donovan has said that too.
Who?
Donovan has said that too.
I've never heard him say that. I don't ever really listen when he talks.
The right wing says that all the time. Suicidal empathy.
I heard it today for the first time. I was like, the fuck?
I gotta start waking up early enough to listen to Nana Crass. That way I know what these guys are gonna be bringing to the table all fucking day.
No shit, right?
Yeah, Neville Worry Singham. Yeah.
I am. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna get myself in trouble if I say something. I'm not gonna do that.
Do it.
Yeah, thank you, Dina. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just wanted to stick on the Israel thing for a sec. What they were talking about. Anyway. Can everybody tap the screen, share the live, do the heart me's, gift the panel? Everybody except for nobody. Help me with my gift goal. I think, is Vicky in here?
There, I gave you somebody that you can say, fuck, don't gift them.
She was just a few minutes ago. She was in here. I don't know if she's still in here.
Yeah, I don't see her now. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, don't gift Jay. Fuck that dude.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
But no, I will say this. I'm going to be trying some new things because I'm noticing it's harder and harder to find people that disagree with me to have like actual civil conversations. But I don't think it's because of the lack of civility between two people. I think it's the lack of civility when there's 8 people trying to talk to 2 people. It's a lot. So I'm going to try some smaller stuff because I've actually had, for a long time, I'm like, I don't really care what the opposite side says. I'm actually kind of curious now more so about the dealings that are happening and their viewpoints on it. I want to talk to them as they're going through like culturally shifting their ideology and seeing how they justify it. I'm very interested in that. But I've realized, even as the host, with 7 other people screaming at one fucking person, it's impossible. They just get defensive, and then they don't stop talking. And as much as I've given Donovan shit, he's at least somebody that I can have a conversation with that he just every now and then slips up and says something super fucked up. He doesn't hit it right from the fucking start like most of these fucking assholes on this app. So gaining an appreciation for conversation, it fucking sucks.
I gotta get warmed up. Is that what you're saying?
You're coming around, CT. You're coming around. This is what we've been doing for a while.
I hate it.
I leave empty boxes. I leave liberals waiting in queue because I want to make sure that there aren't 7 people attacking one person.
I did it today, and people were not happy. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. I can't take 70 fucking screaming over me the whole time either.
And they do. They want to go 7 in a row. They want to each comment to the person, then the person. Well, I deal with that when I go into a MAGA live. I get them all doing the same thing, and then I got to figure out which one I'm going to answer. But I'm okay with doing it. I don't necessarily think that a lot of the snowflakes are.
I agree. Yeah, I hit one up earlier today. It didn't go well. I actually didn't even get a chance to respond before somebody in the comment was like, "That dude's a debate bro asshole. Kick him." So I got kicked. Didn't get to talk. Yeah, didn't even introduce myself.
Your reputation preceded you? That's pretty cool, CT.
I felt pretty good about it. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, ooh, people know the name. I have to switch that up here soon.
I gotta do more of that shit too. But I gotta make sure I keep my level as well. So kind of sucks.
Like, don't get me wrong, I have no problem talking with people on the left. But the problem is, like, we totally agree on most things. I'd like to have my own ideals pushed. I'd like to make sure the things I'm believing in, there isn't a section I'm missing. Because I'd rather be convicted in the things I talk about. I don't like to create arguments out of fashion.
Just out of fact. Ambush. Ambush, can I get your age and who you voted for?
Yeah, 26, Kansas City, Trump.
Don't you remember Ambush?
No, I don't remember anybody.
It's been a while.
I don't have a memory like you.
But Ambush, remember CT and Vader?
No.
I'll be honest, I don't remember Ambush.
Honestly, I don't remember.
You told him that you were a billionaire or millionaire oil person pretending to be Vader when he was trying to talk about his tax returns. Damn, my memory's good.
But Messi, you got to clear out some of that fucking memory. Do a defrag or some shit. Delete some of the fucking used up spaces so you can start adding more information.
Yeah. Messi's our browser search history, man.
I know, that's what she is. What?
So
what do you want?
I want to talk about the prompt. You're talking to us that we're in a cult as a Republicans, right?
It still works. What the fuck? What makes you think What makes you think I'm saying that? It hasn't been 2 years, it's been a year and a half, maybe. But
it says you're in a cult.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, as a believer in Republicans, right? How are we a cult?
Yeah, but what makes you think I'm talking about you? The thing's coming out of a jackass's ass.
Well, the next question I was going to ask, since Donald Trump has been elected, what constitutional rights have not gotten or have been taken away? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because after all these things that's going on in trial right now, I know you guys have been paying attention. All these people are complaining that Donald Trump's taking away our constitutional rights. I'm trying to figure out what constitutional rights has the leftists have lost since this man's been elected.
Ask Alex Preddy. Ask Renee Good.
Alex who?
Constitutional right to riot.
Shit. I'm asking. So listen, after all these trials that's going on, I know you guys have not been sleeping under a rock. You heard about the Asian guy that shot, obviously, Trayvon, right? My question is...
What?
Obviously,
Trayvon. His name was Cyrus. He was a child.
I'm saying there was Cyrus and there was a Trayvon dude. Sorry about that.
Trayvon Martin in 2015.
No, there's another one.
Where was that at?
I was supposed to know. I just literally saw it like a couple
Texas. It was in Texas.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's Trayvon Martin.
No, not Trayvon Martin. We're not talking about George Zimmerman. I know what you're talking about.
There were two incidents. One was Rick Chow. Rick Chow wasn't Rick. It wasn't Trayvon Martin. It was some other kid. But Rick Chow was in South Carolina.
Well, my point is, I'm trying to figure out what constitutional rights has Donald Trump have taken away from the American citizens or from the lefts. How about
Again,
that?
ask Alex Preddy and Renee Good.
Yeah,
why can't you answer? That's all I'm asking.
Well, because the government killed them. Donald Trump killed them.
Donald Trump, are you out of your mind right now, Mojo?
No. Don't crash out.
I'm not crashing out. I'm just asking a simple question.
Get him, coach.
Are you out of your mind right now?
Attack his logic.
Did you just really just say that Donald Trump unalived them?
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah, those are
because
ICE was basically his tool set. ICE was his tool set to basically start trouble in cities. So these deaths were a result because Donald Trump basically sent that shit out to happen.
Well, Ambush, run down your own logic. Did Obama deport a bunch of people? Was he the deporter in chief?
Yes.
And who were the people that carried out that precedence that Obama wanted all those people deported? Who did that for him?
Who deported what?
Who deported all the people under Obama? Because Obama himself wasn't out there dog the bounty hunter style, racking up millions of people and deporting them, right?
Yeah, but he also had the same guy. I think his name was like Herman or something, right?
For sure. So you agree Obama was the deporter in chief because of the policies that he put into place and the people that he hired to execute his will?
I believe that Obama, when it came to deportation, we obviously were not doing the job that we're doing right now. I can say that much.
I agree. He was deporting
No,
far
actually,
more
that's
people.
not true, sir. That's not true. Obama counted a lot of people who came across the border. He would send them back right away, and they would count that as a deportation.
Because that was his policy, correct?
Yeah. Let me finish. What Trump has done, he shut down the border.
No,
Jay,
there's a thought process here.
Yeah, there's a thought process here, Jay. Yeah, and you can hop in at the end of it. But you would agree then, Ambush, right? That was Obama's policy, and those were his people that he hired to execute that policy. Deport millions.
You didn't deport like millions, but sure.
He did. I think it was 4 million, actually, but after 8 years. But yeah, you'll just give me that, right? And I appreciate that. It was his policy and his people that he hired to make sure 4 million people got deported. And you can put that on him, and you can agree with me. That's why he's the deporter in chief. Correct?
I mean, yeah, he deported, but the 4 million, that's a little stretch.
Great. So when Trump hires people, adds 50,000 ICE agents, puts the same guy in charge, and says, hey, go into these cities and towns, and anybody that's protesting what you do, all your actions that you do now fall at my feet. So when you unalive somebody who's peacefully protesting, that's legally carrying a firearm, you remove that firearm from them while they're on the ground on their belly, and then you put 13 bullets into him, that also falls at my feet.
But you understand that if you protest against ICE, they don't just you understand he had a weapon. You understand that too, right?
I also understand
he broke a taillight the week before. He broke a taillight the week before.
Why
who cares? Why you
break down all your points?
Right. This is my point right here, Mojo. This is why I'm gonna do smaller panels.
Jay, why are you crashing out? I know you got TDS, but calm your ass down. Let him finish.
Thank you. So, again, we've established that the policies and the people that the president hire, the responsibility falls at their feet, right? So no matter what excuse you bring up, what happened was an American, when you were talking about constitutional rights and which ones were taken from people, his First Amendment right was violated by not being able to peacefully assemble and protest. His Second Amendment was violated by that weapon that he was wearing illegally being taken from him. And then his third amendment, right? But his main his main purpose in life, which is the pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness, was taken when he was shot 13 times by ICE agents for zero fucking reason.
Did you watch the video? Because I think we all did.
We did.
You mean when he was trying to help a woman up?
You're telling me like when he was trying to pull out his weapon towards ICE, and ICE
wasn't trying to pull out his weapon.
You know that did not happen, right? He was face down on his stomach with his hands extended. One officer removed.
My God, he was resisting, but you can't make this
technically up. Technically everything is resisting. Cops try to bend your arm the wrong way.
My God,
in such a way that your arm is not supposed to bend, they call that resisting.
If you're going to jump in this, I hope you got some knowledge. All right?
Yeah.
We just an AB conversation right now.
Yeah,
so I'm explaining to you chat real quick, okay? Mm-hmm. When I watched the video, it clearly daylight looked like he was not just peacefully protesting. You could definitely see that there was a lot of antagonizing towards ICE, a lot of threats being made, those whistles blowing, going on. They were doing all this yabba, right? And then when the ICE came in, it obviously wasn't peaceful. And he drawed his weapon. You could see it. As they tackled him.
So ridiculous.
Right. So I'm going to tell you this. I'll give you there were whistles. I'll give you there were people yelling from the sidewalks and standing in front of parked cars. All of these things completely protected under the Constitution. Now, you can't provide to me a video where you show him drawing his weapon. You can't provide to me a video that you show him resisting. And you sure as fuck cannot provide to me a video that you don't see him be unalived and shot 13 times by unarmed on the ground.
Well,
I can give you the opposite of. I can give you the opposite
video of him getting shot.
I can give you the opposite.
How much do you want to bet on that?
There's a video of him getting shot.
How much do you want to bet on that? How much do you want to bet on your stance on this? On that he pulled a gun.
There's a video of him getting shot?
There's a video of him pulling a gun.
I'm saying though, from the story, how it happened.
So you're not going to bet? I thought you said we all watched the same video. Why do you have to go to?
We watched the same video, yeah.
And you said you watched him pull a gun.
you can't just physically see like the guy's pulling out the gun, but you can like how to put it this way.
Well, he started backtracking real quick, didn't he?
Ambush,
He was resisting arrest and was fighting to pull out his gun. You can see some
How
of
was he
that.
resisting arrest? Like what? Like what sort of body movements can you fucking cite? Because nobody, you're the only person. You're the only person. Not just the only person, but the only fucking like conservative that's only ever meant that's ever said that shit. And everybody else has said that like no, it was not justified. He was not trying to pull out his weapon.
Yeah, hold on. Let me make a quick 1,000 real quick. So I'll bet you $1,000. I can show you a video of that gentleman with his hands up, while 8 other people surrounded him, tackled him to the ground, flipped him on his stomach, and while they were in the process of detaining him, another officer walk away with his gun in his hand and then say gun, 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 and 2 fucking yokels that have gotten 0 training pump 13 bullets into him. I can provide that to you. Can you provide me anything opposite?
I've seen the video of him raise his hand and he gets tackled. I mean, you don't got to show me. I've seen that. That's what I'm saying. We've seen the same video.
So you were just lying when you said you have a video where he pulled a weapon and that's why he was shot. So you're just lying about that.
He was trying to pull a weapon. I didn't say he pulled out a weapon.
You did.
He was trying to.
Sure.
He was fighting.
Sure, we'll pretend we all didn't hear you say that, right? We'll just pretend like that didn't happen. We'll even pretend like what you're saying. You've got a video that shows him trying to pull a weapon. I'll still put a K on that.
I mean, sure. I mean, you can find that on Google, but you can't like. But you know, you cannot fully see the whole thing because the thing is not like clear as daylight. I hope you understand.
There's three angles of videos.
Do you want to put a K on the fact that he broke the taillight?
It's not like zoom focus, my guy. We don't have a zoom focus video. Do you want to put a K on the fact that he broke the
taillight, dude? Do you want to put a K on that?
Breaking a taillight last week does not justify your fucking death today, dude.
Oh, thank you. Probable cause.
Did you just say probable cause?
That's not the W you think it is, partner.
Fucking idiot, dude.
Yeah, because of what you're saying is there is probable cause.
Why is the DOJ not charging the agents remand?
Listen, Jay, I understand.
Why?
He's just trying to save Ambush. He's trying to distract. So Ambush, you're going to stop saying that Alex Preddy tried to pull a weapon on DHS members and tried to unalive them, and that justified him being unalived, right? You're also going to admit that at least his first 2 amendments were violated, and you're going to stop saying
his amendments were not violated. That was not a peaceful protest, chat.
Buddy, I'm
be
telling you
honest
now.
with me here.
I'm going to tell you right now, if I unalive you, I'm taking away every fucking right you have.
Dude, if you aren't alive, bro, you're not on this earth. What are you talking about?
Hence, you have 0 fuck rights anymore, right? Actually, that's not even true. You still have rights after fucking death, more so than most pregnant women in this fucking country. What was I thinking? How silly of me.
Oh,
so,
Lord.
Ambush, so the video showing of Alex Preddy, the officer, taking the pew-pew off of him, the officer that actually took it off of him misspoke and said gun, gun, gun instead of what he should have said. And he also accidentally discharged the weapon, which caused the other 2 officers to open fire.
So when Mojo says...
Can I just respond to his earlier points about the deportation numbers?
No, sure, as soon as we finish this little thread, we're almost done. I can feel it. I feel like Ambush isn't going to bring this point up ever again because he's going to remember that.
What you talking about? I'm going to bring this point up because at the end of the day, the ICE agent did scream gun, 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 but you see him clearly struggling on the ground with him as he's trying to pull out his weapon.
He said gun, gun, gun after Alex Preddy was disarmed.
Yeah, I don't know if you have any friends that carry weapons.
You can literally hear it in the video. The officer has the gun in his hand, says gun, 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 and as he is walking away, accidentally discharges Alex Preddy's firearm.
Okay, well, do you understand that you are in interference with justice? You understand that, right? They're literally doing their job. They're doing their job. Think about this. They're doing their job, and you got an entire mob coming at you. You don't know what the heck they're packing.
You know what?
Ambush.
And they're screaming and yelling.
He's not.
Ambush.
But you listen. It's called interference.
No,
it's called an interference to a public servant.
He's not going to change his mind, and
Ambush, did we say that he shouldn't have been arrested? Oh, sorry, Mojo.
It's called impeding law enforcement.
It is pretty ridiculous that we're talking about this again.
It's not ridiculous because I asked you guys
again. I just said ask them. That's all I said. It's pretty ridiculous that we're talking about this.
But if you want to get to not just about the whole Brady thing, but if you want to talk about why people are interfering and or protesting all this and blowing whistles, which is also not the sign of a peaceful protest that is not. Basically, the whole point is I put a name right so you remember it. Leonardo Garcia Venegas. He was born in Florida. He's a U.S. citizen. He had his documentation, but he still was detained by ICE multiple times because they don't give a shit about his documentation. They just fucking took him in because of his skin color, because of his complexion, and those are the rights that are not being violated. Because now, if you have like a color of the skin that's like not the fucking not seen as white, then that's literally fucking happening. Look up his fucking name.
65% of CBP and ICE is Latino. 65%.
Yeah, they're fucking ladder pullers, dude. They're like you. They're like you. They're fucking pieces of shit like you.
Alex Reddy.
Yeah, they're pieces of shit like you.
Jay, this guy that Stryker's talking about, Leonardo, he was working at a construction site in Alabama when the ICE conducted workplace raids, and they did detain him at least 3 times. And they detained him, handcuffed him, and dismissed his real ID and other documents as fake or invalid. He has filed lawsuits claiming violations of constitutional rights, including the Fourth Amendment protections against unreasonable search and seizure. He was a U.S.-born citizen. He's had valid identification, but they don't care. And I think, what is the number of people that have been detained that don't have any criminal record?
That could be a rogue ICE agent. That could be a rogue ICE agent, and he's going to get paid. He's going to get paid if he's right.
That's how it works. I mean,
Melissa, 90% have prior arrests.
Happens all the time. You know how many?
Hold
on.
Okay,
Jesus fucking Christ! How are there 3 fucking Republicans yelling at each other? Brandon Truth, you seem like you're kind of a piece of shit. But can I get your age and who you voted for?
Nice, buddy. I'm not going to insult you, but I'm 39, California, voted for Trump.
I just read your bio, man.
That's good.
Yeah.
Did it trigger you?
Do I sound triggered? But it does sound like
it's there to suss out people who can't handle it.
Yeah.
What is a truth supremacist?
Truth supremacist is people who says things that because I've been called. I'll pretty much explain it this way. I've been called every single phobe, IST you could possibly imagine, a file. I've been called everything except a liar.
I'm assuming I'm being a piece of shit.
Hang on, what's a single mom stallion?
I have a reputation on TikTok for intriguing single mothers.
That was him saying I'm a fucking disgusting piece of shit. That's what. That's what.
No. It just means he attracts
single moms. What do you have against single moms?
It just means he doesn't know how to do his own laundry. Give him a break.
There's nothing wrong with single moms.
Dude, I am a single mom.
There's not. I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. What's wrong about single moms? Let him enjoy life.
Are you
right?
intrigued? Are you intrigued? Are you intrigued by him?
No, not at all.
No, well, that's fine. It's okay. I'm a very required taste, and I don't mean it. I don't mean it taking offense.
Acquired taste. You should learn how to speak the English language, sir.
Well, he misspelled Instagram. What do you expect?
How did I misspell Instagram?
Wait, did he?
You misspelled it there, Chief.
Oh, that's autocorrect for you.
Not Instagram.
Relax. We're trying to finish this debate right now.
No, the debate's over.
Please go ahead.
No, this debate's it's been over since it started.
How is it over? Because you're saying it was not justified. Hold on, you're saying it was not justified.
You already got cooked, Ambush.
It's not getting cooked. I'm saying
you got cooked. This is a fucking old ass talking point.
How did it get cooked?
You got cooked because you wouldn't. Because when I said you want to bet on your fucking your reality, you said no. That's how you got cooked.
You literally twisted my words, host.
I didn't twist shit. I asked you if you wanted to bet on it.
I was good with the bet, but you twisted my words.
No, you weren't good with the bet. You moved right the fuck past it.
Because you twisted my words. I
didn't say a damn thing except, do you want to bet on that? That's all I said.
No. You literally described exactly what I wanted to say, and then you added a little twist to your own, and you asked for $1,000 bet. That's what you said. I mean, I hope this is recorded.
I actually didn't. I actually didn't
It
ask for
is. You can watch it on YouTube.
Wait. I actually didn't ask for $1,000 bet. That wasn't me.
I asked.
And just to clarify, when
Mojo.
When Brandon first came up here, what did you say? 90% what?
According to the DOJ website, 90%, up to 90% have prior arrests, but they don't show up to their bail hearing, so they can't be technically convicted.
Well, no.
Thank you.
No.
So according to the DOJ, they're fucking propaganda.
73. Hang on, Jay. 73% of ICE detainees had no criminal convictions at all. This includes immigration-only violations in many databases. And this comes from the Cato Institute.
Hold on. How can you get a criminal conviction if you never show up to be convicted?
You'd have to prove that
this includes.
Amen. Checkmate.
Yeah, you have to.
They make bail and they never show up.
No.
Yeah, then
you still have a criminal record, sir.
No, you will not have a. How do you get a criminal record if you're not convicted?
There will be pending charges.
Yes.
There will be pending charges.
They have warrants.
Or a warrant out for their arrest for missing their fucking court dates.
No, they do not. No, they do not.
Conviction unless you're criminally convicted. You don't show up. You can't be criminally
Brandon. They would have warrants out for their arrest, which, as Messi just said, would mean that they are documented in some way, shape, or form. They would have withholding orders from the fucking courts. There would still be prosecutions set up and ready to go. None of that shit exists for 70. None of that shit. None of that shit exists. None of that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you, dumb shits? None of that shit exists for 73% of the population held in detention right now. Stop the nonsense.
Well, stop the nonsense. We're just stating facts.
You guys cite the DHS numbers. Okay. Let me. Can I just say one point to what that guy was saying? When Obama was deporting, how did he count deportations? Okay, when Obama was deporting, he had these multiple caravans coming across the border. Caravans that would be on TV. Evening news.
Done that too,
he would catch it, send them back. He would catch and send them back across the border and say that's a deportation. Now, on Trump, nobody's coming across the border. The border's quiet.
Nobody's coming to the country at all. People don't want to come here anymore.
He has to go inside the cities.
You're
and pull the problem out.
Yeah, he has to hug around the brown people. That's what he's doing. Hey, Brandon.
65% of CBP and ICE is.
Hey, Brandon. So I know you're an op, but we do have complimentary boot cleaning service. Jay Patel's a bootlicker, so yeah, there's that.
All right. Hold on, guys. Me and Messi, the only mods up here. This is the first time in a minute we have 4 people on the left, 4 people on the right. I know we can't do much about switching out where we are, but I would ask for everybody. If somebody on the left makes a comment, allow the right to respond. After the right responds, we're not going to do this pile-on shit where we're all cheerlead for each other for 7 minutes. Let the left respond. We have a balanced panel. Let's try and take advantage of it while it lasts.
Balanced, really? I don't know if that's the word I would use, but
no. I mean, look, I'm fully aware that there's 2 sides to every opinion. You know, I get that. I can break bread with anybody. What I want to know is are you against immigration? Are you for it? Is there certain limitations? Is this whole no one's legal on stolen land, or is it we just don't want criminals and rapists, but everyone else is fine? Where do you guys stand on it?
Speaking of rapist, of the
that you're trying to change the subject.
Hang on, I want to get this out real quick. I'll answer you. Hang on.
I said let her respond.
Of the 29% that had criminal convictions, because 71% did not, that had been detained in his second term, only 0.05% were for murder and 0.2% were for rape.
That didn't answer my question.
Of these 29% that they're going after the worst of the worst, they're not. And yes, I'm all for immigration. Let whoever the fuck wants to come here, let them come here.
And there you go.
You're
a victim of it.
You are too.
Victim of what?
I've been a victim more of white men than I ever have of someone that wasn't.
Brandon, you're all for immigration too, as is everybody else.
I've never had a problem with immigration. I think anyone who wants to come to this country illegally is perfectly fine. That's completely fine at all.
All right. So if there are 15 million people in the country undocumented right now, and instead of paying $7,000 to $10,000 to deport these fucking people because that's how much it costs to send them to
That's
another
the exit
country.
stipend, right?
No. Instead of spending 7 to 10,
Project Homecoming.
instead,
He's right.
instead of spending $7,000 to $10,000 to remove these people, we should charge them $1,000 fine and go through background checks, get biometrics done on them, make sure that they're all safe to be here in the United States of America, and if they pass the background check, give them a work permit. Make them pay a $1,000 fine, give them a work permit. See,
that's common sense.
Can
I jump in here? Can I jump in here?
I like to rebuttal on something right now. So you guys
Can I just jump in real quick? Real quick, 1 second. Look, how about I suggest a plan? These people committed a crime and we don't reward that. We actually don't reward that crime.
We charge them $1,000 fine. I said we charge them $1,000 fine for committing the crime in the first place.
No, so let me give you a solution. Put them in detention. Let them make shoes for 3 months. Take that money and then spend that money to send them back.
Hold on, I'm sorry. What did Timu Stugel just say? Did he just say that if they commit a crime, it's not reported?
No, I said if they don't self-deport, you put them in detention, make them make them work making shoes for Nike.
So you're basically advocating for slavery.
Take that money and then deport them with that money. Deport them with that money.
For slavery.
Deport them with that money.
Jay,
you don't reward this shit. You don't reward it, man. I'm sorry.
Timu Stugel.
You don't reward it. That's the problem. But they don't understand that.
Well, you know, a lot of the undocumented immigrants that are caught.
What did I just say about cheerleading and piling on either side? Why are you still talking after Jay talked and Ambush talked? Can you guys let Sammy respond?
It's a principle. That's the American
way.
Why are
you still talking?
God damn. I don't like being a moderator. This shit fucking sucks. Stop making me do it.
It does.
In case you didn't realize, Nike isn't fucking made here. It is made in Vietnam, but good try.
Jay wants to bring manufacturing back, though.
So what do people in prison do? What do they make?
They make Victoria's Secret panties.
Okay, let them make the Victoria's Secret ones then. Fine, I don't give a shit. Make
Jay,
them
how much
that
is
money.
shit? You advocate
Take that
for
money and
slavery.
deport their asses back home.
Jay, how much does it take to deport a person in the United States back to
I
where
don't
they're
care.
from?
Keep them in detention till they meet their quota.
You know what's funny, dude? You know what's funny about this? You saying this shit. There's a bunch of fucking white MAGA that are telling people that would want to tell you to go back to your own fucking country because they don't consider you a fucking human being.
That happened to you today.
That's why I think you're fucking pathetic, Jay.
That happened to you today.
You guys.
When did it happen to me today?
No.
Jay.
You guys are.
I just want to rebuttal.
Jay.
I just want to rebuttal. Hold on.
I'm going to boot you.
Be anxious. Be scared.
Jay, I'm going to boot you. Just boot him. Fuck.
I got it.
I want to rebuttal. Listen, I want to rebuttal one thing. So, one thing you guys are... fucking A.
Whoever that was, go ahead.
No, so I want to rebuttal, and I want to say this. So you guys are complaining that ICE are detaining the wrong people, and they're keeping them in the Delaney Hall and all that stuff. Okay, but you got to understand something right now. If you remember correctly, a couple of months ago, we caught one of the girls' daughters of one of the biggest IRGC commanders, she was literally spreading terrorist propaganda. She was trying to build an alliance with the IRGC. She was having millions of dollars sent to her, funneled from Iran through her father, I might add. And then we caught her living in Los Angeles or Beverly Hills, whatever. And now we're deporting her back to Iran, where they're probably going to hang her. Because if you've seen her Instagram page, she's screwed.
What's her name?
I don't remember her name. You can literally look her up. And this right here, and listen, her being detained and deported is worth like thousands of what we have right now.
Who's it?
Just look her up.
Messy, look into this, and I just have some questions for what he just said. So, while Messy's looking for the story that you can't provide any information for, I'm curious because you said that she is sending information back to the IRGC.
She is literally spreading propaganda and trying to build an alliance with the Western culture to the IRGC. She was recruiting terrorists, and she was getting funneled money by Iran, by her father, who's one of the commander generals, apparently, in the IRGC, a high commander. And
why would they hang her then if they were doing their bidding?
Because if you look at their ideology and you look at her Instagram page, you could tell, bro, she's like half naked and stuff, bro.
Okay, so her name is Shemin Meth, Mafi, a California resident in Los Angeles. This was in April of 2026. Federal prosecutors say she brokered and facilitated weapons. This is the weapons deal person. We did know about her. Worked with companies linked to a last international business, Oman-based, help arrange sales of Iranian-made drones, bombs, and bomb fuses, millions of rounds of ammunition. Was tied to transactions involving Sudan's military during the civil war, and sent or received communications connected to the IRGC. She was arrested at the LAX airport, and she could carry up to 20 years in prison if convicted.
That's not her, but that's another one though, technically, that we did arrest. I'm talking about the daughter. You got to find the daughter of an IRGC commander that was living in America.
How about you go find it? How about you go find it? If you're going to come in and make the claim.
I got you.
Yeah, Ambush, come back when you find
Since Melissa is doing the research here, and she's been the lady behind the chair. Messy, sorry.
What's with you guys in words, man? God damn.
Well, I'm only seeing MESS, and I kind of glanced at it. So, but anyway, what is the percentage of immigrants that are detained that actually take the exit stipend versus going through the due process and seeing an immigration judge?
None. Nobody's taking it.
Well, there's a lot of them taking it.
There's nobody taking it.
Well, I mean, like the immigration raids that happened out here in Ventura County. I got personal friends that were boots on ground there, and I think about 85% of the people that were took the exit stipend because it didn't interfere with it.
Nobody's taking it. Nobody's taking it. You can't prove that a single person has been paid that money.
I can.
No, you can't.
The only thing that you're going to find is on whitehouse.gov itself, where they didn't even give a specific number. They just said over 1 million people have self-deported, but nobody can figure out how they got paid $1,000 because Congress.
Well, you do understand why they take that, right?
I was almost done, right?
Yeah,
you heard that in my sentence, right? You're like, oh shit, he's just wrapping up. But again,
I can't even say her name, but I got the link.
Jesus Christ, boys, come on, lock in. We got this, right? We're adults. But again, Congress would have to approve those payments. Nobody can say where that money's coming from. So if 1 million people left, $1,000 a pop, where's that 100 million at? Where?
Well, it's a drop in the bucket.
But you would still have to account for it. That's literally how our fucking
I'm not the finance manager for the government, dude.
Oh, cool. Then you'd be able to provide some evidence that money's been paid out to 1 million different people.
Saying for the people that were there, I know people that were there.
Oh, so anecdotals, no evidence.
Just that were there. So anyway,
I just want to make sure you meant anecdotal without evidence. Okay.
It doesn't interfere with their ability to come back and be a citizen.
You can't even prove it happened, so why do you keep referencing it?
So what do you want me to do? Walk you out there, but you want me to wipe your ass too, or what do you want me to do?
Sure, I'll go look at the 85 people your friends interacted with since he probably just got hired on.
No, I didn't say 85 people. I said 85% of the people detained in the immigration raids out here in Camarillo, California, took the I think $1,500 exit stipend because going through due process, they would have to testify against the people who traffic them there, and they're not going to do that.
So you know nothing about this, right? You don't know where the funding came from. You can't prove how many number of people that was. You're talking about one small county
and this is what
one
they do.
Small city.
This is what the left does. Is they challenge everything you say because they want to be explained like little babies. Everything you said, they have to have. And even if I did, you wouldn't believe it anyway.
Oh, I need evidence to believe the bullshit you say. I'm such a baby.
What type of baby?
Why would you? What if I told you? I know one person in every single one of these countries that we say we're deporting people to, and they say they haven't received a single person to the United States. We're both equally right because neither one of us can prove it, right?
I guess so.
Okay, what a stupid way to waste a conversation.
Well, then why'd you engage?
Why do I engage with you making up anecdotal bullshit? Are you not seeing it yet?
Did you actually read that article?
Yeah, it's the daughter. I'm sorry, it's the niece of the I don't know. It's the niece of the commander, and she was literally recruiting Western people to advocate for the IRGC.
That's not
and she
at
was
all.
also.
That's not at all what this article says.
They never read past the headlines. You guys know this. It's an AI overview he read. He went, fucking got it.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, like, just look her up. Look her up.
They already did, and they're already making fun of you for it.
You posted the link in the chat.
I did.
I am looking at the article right now. It doesn't say anything that you're saying.
That she was arrested and Marco Rubio revoked her green card after they found out that she was the niece of that commander.
No. Had nothing to do with being the niece of a commander.
Bro.
Yes.
Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why her green card was revoked? Would you like to know? Because you can read the article.
Do I really have to find you?
Mojo, it does say that she's the niece of the late Qasem Soleimani.
Okay.
And her daughter in Los Angeles following. They arrested Hamida Soleimani Ashafar, niece of late Qasem Soleimani.
That's not why they took their green cards.
Right. But she was a niece of someone.
Yeah, of someone. I don't know who that fucking someone is. But either way, they didn't. That's not why they took the green cards.
Right. It's because she DHS officials alleged that her asylum was fraudulent, noting she traveled to Iran 4 times after claiming she could not safely return there. So she came here searching for asylum, but then went back to Iran 4 times.
They had all those chances to hang her, and they missed every single one of them. What a crazy claim to make.
Qasem Soleimani.
That's the daughter. Hold on. Here you go. Here's .gov.
He was a commander.
God, Lee, are you kidding me? I can't say the .gov one.
What did he just spaz out about?
I think he was trying to put the link in chat. Wouldn't let him actually send it.
Brother, you're not reading any of these anyway. There's nobody reading a full fucking article in the 34 seconds you're away.
It's freaking .gov, bro.
Oh, is it whitehouse.gov?
So yeah, she came here in 2015 and obtained a green card in 2021. But her recent naturalization application revealed 4 trips back to Iran, which officials say invalidates her 2019 asylum claim. So that's why it has nothing to do with.
Which I would say
with her recruiting, it has nothing to do. There's nothing in here. There's nothing. No. There's nothing in here about that.
Nothing.
I'm gonna send you the damn.
How can you be so exasperated that you are providing sources that don't prove the thing that you're saying they prove? How can that make someone exasperated?
What happened to the guy that was like a fucking wordsmith antagonist? You mean when we held him to account for a source, he left? That's crazy. Well, shit, Donovan left too. Dude, yeah. Mike, Mojo, I'm telling you, I'm terrible to have on a panel.
It's not you. It's not you, man. They're all fucking snowflakes. Every single last one of them are snowflakes.
I gotta become more hated.
No,
except Rosa.
Except Rosa, bro. Except Rosa. I got you exactly what you asked for. It talks about her literally advocating for the terrorist organization and recruiting people from the West to advocate for the IRGC. I'm not even kidding you. And it even talks about her social media page, how she was busted on that too. I'm not kidding you.
What's the source?
I will read it. I have it. It's the state.gov site. He put the title in there. It's Secretary Rubio revokes green cards of foreign nationals with ties to Iranian terror regime. That's the title of this state.gov link that he posted. It specifically states, while living in the United States, she promoted Iranian regime propaganda, celebrated attacks against American soldiers and military facilities in the Middle East, praised the new Iranian supreme leader, denounced America as the Great Satan, and voiced her unflinching support for the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, designated terror organization.
And
Ashfar Soleimani... No, Ashfar Soleimani pushed this propaganda for Iran's terrorist regime while enjoying a lavish lifestyle in Los Angeles, as attested to by her frequent posting on her recently deleted Instagram account. It does not say anything in here about recruiting.
It literally says her recruiting of people in the West to advocate for the IRGC.
Where?
I am looking at your article from state.gov. It does not say recruiting in here at all. It doesn't say recruit. It doesn't say attempted to. It doesn't say anything to that effect.
If you think about this, if you're advocating for IRGC and you're building all the support,
here comes the pretzel. Somebody grab the cheese. We get the cheese ready.
Rubio made an ex
mustard,
and it
thank
said
you, Mojo.
Mustard. Did I hear somebody say mustard?
She said mustard.
Rubio made a ex post and it said, until recently, she and her daughter were green card holders living lavishly in the United States. She's the niece of the deceased Iranian Major General Soleimani. She's also an outspoken supporter of the Iranian regime who celebrated attacks on Americans and referred to our country as the Great Satan. That's all it says. This week, I terminated both of her and her daughter's legal status. Like, that's it.
You're telling me there's no
you're getting
roots
some
to
mustard hate,
screenshots?
Sammy.
Yeah, the mustard hate is well deserved, Sammy. By the way, when you have beer cheese as an option, you choose that spicy mustard bullshit. You've asked this upon yourself. But I'm sure that Twitter post or the media content creator for Marco Rubio, they definitely had some screenshots or evidence that they shared that said that these were the things that were going to be presented in court, right? Or they said they at least had those files and the information. Or
I want to be clear here. You guys are talking about dipping ambush in mustard and beer cheese.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's delicious. Wait.
So, Messy, the basilisk, that's Stryker.
I know.
Listen,
And why
what I'm
is
trying to say,
everybody
I
thinking
gave
I'm
you guys the
meaning
link.
Gravy
I gave you guys the link.
It's
It literally
literally
says
regular
advocate, support. What do you expect if you're building rallies, if you're literally getting all this money from Iran? She's literally getting money from Iran to organize all these.
Wait, I don't think that was in the article either.
It wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think you fully recognize like the level of disillusion to what is going on in our own fucking government that you're just like warping this reality. Yeah, like you are trying to purport. You are literally telling us
a man and a woman.
You are literally.
Oh my God! There it is.
Your mom is a
There
woman.
it is.
Your mom is a woman. Okay.
Are you sure?
Look,
I'm not sure.
Wait, is that statement correct? Hold on, Ambush. Is that statement correct?
We're not going on this weird fucking stupid.
We did it, guys.
Right? Ambush. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that when it comes to this, you gave a source to try and support a claim that wasn't there. So now you're twisting it in your head that obviously because she is for her home state, that is somehow her trying to recruit individuals for the IRGC. And then you doubled and tripled and quadrupled down on this when I read the whole fucking less than a page document here that does not support your claim.
If you can't understand what support and advocate means, I don't know.
There he is, and then he goes right back into it. What the fuck?
Ambush. Do you support and advocate for the U.S.?
Yeah.
So, are you recruiting?
But she was literally doing that for support, though. She was building support. When I say recruit, not for the IRGC army. Are you serious? I'm talking about advocating support from people from the West to
First of all, that's
support
exactly what you. First of all, that's exactly what you said. Is recruit for the IRGC.
Military. Come on, dude. She doesn't have the power.
No, that's exactly what you said. That's exactly what you said. That's exactly what you said. I did not say military. You did say that. This is recorded. It is on YouTube.
Okay, put it on YouTube. But I'm telling you,
it is on YouTube. It's already on YouTube.
I did not say recruit military. Are you nuts? They don't
you said recruiting for the IRGC. You said specifically. You said specifically recruiting for the IRGC. Specifically.
Yes, I said that, but not for the military specifically.
What is she recruiting for? Statesman?
What the fuck is the IRGC if not the military?
I'm saying advocating for the Islamic Republic. You understand that? You're advocating for the Islamic Republic, and you're trying to get people from the West reading propaganda.
Dude, you've been doing this the whole time.
Them.
You have been doing this the whole time. You've come out with strong claims, and as you were proven wrong, you back off.
I'm not backing off.
Then you start. You did back off. You are back. No, you are not. No, you are not. You are cowering.
I'm staying 10 toes down.
You are cowering in a corner.
But I'm telling you right now, she never recruited anybody in the army.
Son, you are cowering in a corner right now. Just say
Ambush.
She never recruited anybody for the military. I never said anything about the military.
What does the G stand for in the IRGC?
Islamic Republic General Command.
Yes.
Jesus.
No, it is the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, Ambush.
It's their military, dude.
It was close though.
You were almost there.
But good try. That is a for effort.
And I swear to God, if he said General Corps or some shit.
Or like
I said General Command.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I said General
Also,
Command.
I just want to make this clear. The current administration has labeled anyone that does not support fascism as Antifa.
Yeah.
That is the level of delusion that this current administration is doing. So when they have a state.gov resource specifically stating that she is just pushing Islamic propaganda, or excuse me, IRGC propaganda, like, I'm sorry, you have to take all of that with a fucking grain of salt now.
Yeah, to
like,
recruit people from the West and go against us and support the IRGC.
Okay, I want
to.
Where? I have a question. Ambush. Do you understand how much easier it is to be a liberal than it is to be a conservative? It is so easy to be able to just...
it is, man. You got to convince yourself that there's 49 genders.
I don't have to convince myself of anything. All I have to do is read the facts. That's it.
49 genders.
And mind your own damn business. It's pretty fucking simple.
Mojo, come on, man. Even you know that shit's ridiculous. 49?
Until someone makes you come and change your gender, Ambush,
what the fuck
don't fucking worry about it.
Well, gender, I think when you try to switch topics like that.
What the fuck are you talking about gender for? Seriously.
Because you're talking about it's easier to be a liberal than conservative.
About genitals? It's so crazy that conservatives are all so worried about genitals. I don't fucking get it. Do you want to look down their pants? Is that what you're looking for?
I think he's confusing that with
honestly, no. So I'll make this very clear, Mojo. I don't care if you're gay, who you sleep. I don't care about that, man. But when it comes to being angry, but it comes to be angry at God and you got to cut off your penis and you think you're a chick, I think that's a little too far. Don't you think so?
I think that it's none of your goddamn business, and I think it's fucking weird that you guys always resort to this, and that you are so interested in other people's genitals. It's fucking weird.
To that all the time.
Fucking weird.
It matches the conversation.
Do you think it's okay for a man to actually go in a woman's locker room?
Did this match the conversation?
Do you honestly not believe that's okay?
Well, you were stating how it's so much easier to be.
It is easier to be a liberal because all we have to do is state facts.
Really? Okay, buddy.
All right, Mojo.
The fact is that trans people exist. Trans people exist.
Yes,
right?
they do exist.
Yeah, they do.
Then there's no other fact that's needed.
The fact is we should bring back asylums for that.
You should
what? Silence.
Bring back asylums for that.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
For trans people?
Absolutely not.
No, I think
it's
anything.
Literally an incongruence with your physical being. Like how
so is being a Republican. So is being a Republican.
Science. Don't talk to me about science because science.
Being a Republican is an incongruence with being a fucking human being.
Or an American.
Being a human being.
I disagree.
Yeah. No, you guys are Americans, right? You don't actually believe in freedom, truth, liberty, justice. You don't believe in any of that shit. I think we ought to bring back.
I mean, we do, but we never had this problem before until freaking now.
Oh no, we've had this
in the
problem
2000s.
Conservatives have been trying to fucking destroy America for probably since the establishment.
Really?
Yeah, they
we've been trying to destroy America.
Values whatsoever.
We've been trying to destroy America, huh?
You guys want to destroy the Constitution. You don't care about civil liberties.
Well, technically speaking, it
freedoms.
is legal to ratify the Constitution. You get 2/3 of a vote, right? So what are you talking about?
Yeah, but that's a little far though, because if we do one, we have to do all of them, and that's
no. All I have to establish is that you are trying to destroy America, which I think you are.
Oh yeah,
it's easy to fucking prove. You don't have American values. You want to destroy our Constitution. You want to take away people's civil liberties. You do not stand for American values.
Okay, so when you're
at best you're traitors. At worst, you're cosplaying.
But CT, when you try to push your agenda on me, like that's not fair, right? That's
First of all, I'm not trying to push shit on you. I'm trying to give you the. I am trying to give you.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about you in general as Democrats.
This conversation.
Calm down. Calm down, kids. The adults are talking. I'm trying to give you the fucking freedom to live your life however the fuck you want. You
but don't
are the
force
ones.
me to live your life.
You are the one. Wait. Is somebody force you to be trans? Tell me who. I'll go kick their
No,
ass
but
right
they
now.
want me to refer to them as a different name, a different
they want you to
she. They want me to
understand
refer
their
to myself
fucking
as a
existence?
cis. Like, what the fuck is this?
Guess what science refers to as a cis?
Science is wrong sometimes.
Hold on. Rosa, my name is Joshua. Nice to meet you. Would you call me Joshua and continue to call me Joshua?
I would call you Joshua.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, because you're going to agree that my name is Joshua because I told you my name is Joshua, and you're going to call me that name. So why do you have such a hard?
Down to the fact that.
Why do you have such a hard time? Why do you have such a hard time calling somebody else what they ask you to call them?
Because I'm not going to call you they, them, whatever.
Why not?
Yeah, that's weird.
Why not?
It's crazy.
So
why not?
I was working a job for a long time, and all of a sudden, a coworker has also been working that job comes in and says, "You know what? I'm the opposite sex." Now I have to switch my whole thought process up and now refer to them as a different name, a different gender. And if I don't, they can report me to HR, and I could potentially get written up. And if it happens enough, fired.
Are you telling me that you're not smart enough to when somebody goes, "Hey, my name was Joshua, but my friends call me Kev. Can you call me Kev?" And you go, "Yeah, for sure."
Mistakes happen. You miss
mistakes aren't what get people in trouble. It's when they do it out of malice.
Okay, chat. Okay,
so
how about
why
this,
is calling
man?
saying something to someone gonna get me in trouble?
Do you? Okay, how about this? Do you feel it's okay for a man to go in a woman's locker room?
I'll be honest with you. If my choice was a transgender person or you in the locker room with my kids, I'll take the transgender person just by statistics alone.
Oh, really? So you don't know the statistics of how many times they've actually child molested them and all that, sexually assaulted? Okay. Okay,
yeah,
buddy.
the problem is you don't know. You don't understand
And
the higher.
furthermore, if you guys are not okay with Trump being in a girls' locker room, why are you okay with men in general being in girls' locker rooms? Like, it's just weird.
Hello? Was I right? Hello?
Hello? Hi.
Hello?
Leave that shit to me, CT.
No, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Can you guys hear me? It's weird. I thought I cut out there when you guys started fucking yelling right when I was talking. My bad.
I'm not
yelling.
No, we can hear you. You good?
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. But again, you guys don't know the fucking statistics. You don't know how many transgender people have assaulted kids. You don't know how many fucking
even
white
if it's
men
one,
have
it's
assaulted.
one too many.
Hello. Check 1 2.
Hi. Can you hear me now?
1 2 check. Check.
Your mic is good.
Okay, I just want to make sure because again, you keep fucking talking right in the middle of me talking. I understand you guys lack a lot of shit. Could the possibility be that
impulse control.
Constraint be one of them?
Yeah.
Impulse control is.
It could also be from your TDS.
Wait, shut up.
Sure.
I don't think he has TDS. He's right.
Wait, I have a question, Rosa.
Yeah, not that.
What was my name again?
Mr. Mojo.
Jack. I don't know, Mojo.
You don't
Jack
remember?
Joshua. I don't know.
Jack.
No clue.
Jack
It was
Mojo.
Joshua.
What was it? Kevin?
No, stop it. You know exactly what I'm doing.
Jeffrey.
Dude. That's funny.
So hold on, Rosa proved a point. She doesn't actually have the learning
Mojo.
capability to we have to give Rosa a pass. She doesn't have the brain capacity to actually learn how to talk to people. And that's not her fault.
I have no decorum. You're right.
No, it's not decorum. It's lack of intelligence. It's not your fault.
Not, bro, listen,
Right.
I'm not going to call
Talk
you
to
they
women
like
like
that.
that.
You asked me to. You can,
Oh,
like,
you want to
forget about
protect women's rights now? You sure
don't
about
talk to
that?
women
We
like
do,
I don't know what
actually.
that
You
means.
want
That's
to protect
awesome.
women's
God.
rights now? You just don't want them to vote or be able to take care of their own health. But
What are you talking about? We don't
goddamn,
want
let's
them
not
to
be
vote.
mean to them.
What do you mean we
What are
can't?
you
We
talking
don't
Let's
want
not
them to
match
vote.
their energy.
You don't talk to us like that. You talk to the women like that.
I talk to
don't
all
care.
you.
I really don't care. It's not gonna affect my day, evening, whatever.
What the white knights? Goddamn, bring your hoods.
You're going too far, or else.
Or else. I'm sorry, little buddy. You ain't got no bass in your voice to do an or else on me. You have to try again.
Because I'm a singer, that's why. You're just jealous.
I really
I'm
don't
insecure.
understand the incongruence.
And with
in
the UFC
logic
White
here.
House card coming up soon, I'm hyped right now.
Thanks, El Predictor, for that hot fucking take that no one asked for.
I'm actually upset about that.
I'm very
You're a
fucking
Simon.
confused in regards to the actual incongruence here that Rosa you currently have, because you are a member of this organization. You are the B in the LGBTQ. You think it literally gets weird as soon as the T individuals, in your own fucking words, are included in the conversation. But you yourself, in regards to how other people in MAGA view you are equally as dissented
LGBT
upon.
wants to be separated from the T community and everything
No,
else.
they don't.
Yes,
you
they do.
might. No, they
yeah,
don't.
they do.
Me personally, I do, because it's not the same thing.
Well, because
yeah, congratulations. That is your personal feeling in regards to this that you're trying to apply to everyone. So you are trying to speak for the majority of the populace in regards to this. When the majority of the populace wants to include the teen.
The majority of the LGBT community does not want to be included.
They do not want
Yes, they do.
Dude, the gay people do not want to be around the trans.
That is why it is called. That is why it is. That is why it is LGBTQ.
Guys.
Thank you. Just one person at a time, you guys.
It's revealed.
Why?
He's like crashing out. What a loser.
That is why it is LGBT. No, this isn't crashing out. This is like normal.
No, this is crashing out, bro.
Stick to the point, buddy. Come on.
This isn't crashing out. Okay. So it is LGBTQ for a reason. The organization includes the T for a reason. It's because they want to be inclusive of those individuals. Your personal feelings in regards to this. Yes. Otherwise, they would change the name.
Do you know how many people
that doesn't like match with how you feel?
That are
Okay, I need you to stop.
Anyways,
I need you to stop and let people finish their statement, please.
Those individuals include the T in LGBTQIA+, and however far it goes down now, I don't care, because they want to be associated with these individuals. Your personal feelings don't matter in regards to this. So I'm sorry that you just feel this way, that it's like some kind of weird incongruence
it's a fact.
when MAGA views you as an incongruence as well. Like they don't like you either.
You're lying, Zionist.
No,
I really don't care who likes me or who does not like me. Like, it doesn't affect my day at all.
I mean,
bro, I'm telling you right now, MAGA does not have a problem with them, bro. It's the trans community that's a huge problem.
Okay, I don't want to talk about trans people. I'm so sorry. There's not enough of them to get my attention, to be arguing with you stupid people about whether or not they should exist or not.
So why are we catering to their ideology if there's not even enough of them? Like, what are you, crazy?
Rosa, you just said that we should bring back fucking institutions for them. That is fucking sick.
I mean, they should be an institution. Let's just be honest right now.
Okay,
why do they go to a therapist and the therapist street lies to them? You should be learning their actual gender.
Anyway. Wait, hold on. Just stop arguing it. Just everybody stop arguing
I am. I'm done. Trump cuts funding to Hawaii's Medicaid fraud unit. Anybody want to take a guess why? $3 million annually has been the nation's is what they got for their Medicaid fund, and he just cut it. Anybody want to take a guess why?
Because they're small.
I believe somebody in Florida just got caught doing a bunch of fraud down there.
Ohio actually citing recent charges in 14 individuals and $50 million in schemes, more than $1.2 billion in potential Medicaid fraud uncovered. Potential. How do you have potential fraud? But anyway, back to Hawaii and the $3 million annually that they will no longer be getting because anyone?
I haven't seen Nick Shirley lately. I don't know.
Because it's been the nation's lowest performing program since 2014, producing 0 criminal indictments between 2022 and 2025. So he's literally cutting their funding because they have not had fraud.
Who did not have fraud?
Hawaii.
The fuck?
No, who did not have fraud? You
Hawaii. So the Hawaii's Attorney General stands to lose around $3 million in federal funding to fight Medicaid fraud after failing to consistently bring criminal charges. The Trump administration said on Thursday that the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services inspector sent a letter to them letting her know that because they were failing to consistently bring criminal cases of fraud, they will no longer be getting the funding for the health care.
FAFO.
No, I'm sorry. It's to their fraud unit. Not to Medicaid.
FAFO. What's your point?
That's right. Minnesota identifies fraud and arrests people, and then they get accused of having too much fraud because they found it, and then Hawaii loses funding because they're not finding fraud, and so they're being defunded because they're being successful at not being fraudulent.
Right, but this is to their fraud division or whatever.
I'm glad Hawaii knows their place. What was it? They weren't the last state, right? So. I'm glad that little island, that little territory, I'm glad they know their place. Because we could have easily made them Puerto Rico.
That's a state, my guy. of America.
Exactly. So they know they can't mess up because they know we can easily make them Puerto Rico.
You're literally proving my
knows their
point.
place. I'm so happy.
You're proving my point. You guys aren't fucking Americans, and you should be treated like fucking traitors.
Oh, okay, buddy.
Sure, whatever you say.
So you're saying you cut in $3 million from
the leftists are
Department?
one of the most violent.
The only thing American about you is your diet, buddy.
Are you kidding me right now?
So I initially read that wrong. I thought it was to their actual Medicaid fund, but it's their fraud unit.
Yeah, you just said people at the 50th state ought to know their fucking place. We could turn them into Puerto Rico.
Exactly. They're both little islands.
You know, Chad, I can't wait when Greenland becomes America.
But we know why.
Wait, hey, what does that mean? Turn them into Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico's territory. They could have easily become a state, have the same standard as Hawaii, but we didn't. That's another discussion for another day.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm just simply saying.
What do you mean?
I'm so happy Hawaii knows their place.
What do you mean turn them into Puerto Rico? What does that mean?
Is Puerto Rico a state?
No. So
it's territory, right?
They're like demoting them?
Are you saying you're gonna,
just like Puerto Rico? We basically tell Puerto Rico, you're our bitch. Let's be honest here.
I'll tell you what, they would vote in a fucking instant to be their own nation.
Absolutely. But do they complain about their U.S. citizenship, you think, these Puerto Ricans, or no?
They predicted.
You think they hate it? You think they hate it?
I think they
predicted. Yeah, a lot of them, because they can't vote for the president. They don't really have a whole lot of the same rights as the U.S.
And Hawaii would absolutely relinquish its statehood if it could.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
They're offending Puerto Ricans for not wanting to be an independent state.
Again, Hawaii would happily renounce their statehood. Happily. You think you're threatening them? They'd dive in face first and say yes. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me is people like you guys keep bringing up them crying about toilet. What, we threw toilet paper at them? What was that?
It's fucking Puerto Rico. We're talking about Hawaii. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, and Trump didn't know that he was the president of Puerto Rico when asked. So there's that. American Airlines also.
Wait, Basilisk. Are you a liberal?
Yes, me, Ibanez or Striker.
Oh, that's right. Okay, if I get a conservative in the queue, I'm going to drop somebody, just so you guys know. And I expect everybody to be on their best behavior, please. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So American Airlines confirmed it will temporarily suspend 6 domestic routes from August to September, including 4 flights from LA and 2 from Charlotte, citing higher jet fuel costs amid the ongoing conflict in Iran.
Winning.
I forgot. Sorry.
Wait, you mentioned my city, Charlotte.
Sorry, Striker.
I was all good, man. I guess I was.
What did you say about Charlotte?
I didn't realize that was Striker either.
I remembered it was Striker.
I had asked him a couple times.
The reason he's cutting it, Matthew, is because they're not reporting. They're not reporting
exactly, Mojo.
There's been no fraud reported from 2022 to 2025.
And there's been like $14 million in fraud since 2021.
Where did you see that at?
Oh,
they've been audited.
Question. Did you guys also see that the DOJ has nothing better to do than to open up 15 new investigations into medical schools admissions for saying that the medical schools prioritize black and brown people?
Was it true? We're done with the pro clutching. Was that part true, though?
How the fuck are you going to prove that?
What do you mean?
How would you prove that? They prioritize black and brown people.
Well, the conversion rate, what's the approval rate for these graduates? Compared to back then, has it been consistent? Is that simple?
How do you know if they're not the best?
DEIA.
Shut up. You want to answer?
Guess what?
Anybody?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
There's no quotas to meet. It's based solely on merit. Isn't that what y'all wanted?
No, I didn't.
You don't want merit base?
What the fuck?
Oh, no, not at all.
Then what do you want?
Do you even know what that means?
No, he doesn't.
You said what?
I said, do you even know what that means? Merit based.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't want your doctor to be qualified.
A quality person.
You guys, it would be so much easier. It would be so much easier if you guys were just liberals. You wouldn't have to be going through this.
No, Rosa, I found it. $14 million has been recovered in settlements, Medicaid-related settlements and judgments.
They've moved
that were providing billing
grant
violations, smaller fraud settlements, and administrative enforcement actions. But it's not that they found $14 million in fraud. There were cases, but they were rare, and Hawaii did recover money through civil actions. $14 million. They brought in $14 million for charging people.
They still audited the state, and it was definitely found to have
civil recoveries. $14 million in total. That's where you're getting that number. Criminal.
I'm not talking about the 1,400. It was said to have found fraud, and that's the reason it's being withheld. Or the funding is being withheld or paused until pending corrective
there
action.
Were no criminal.
Taken away.
There were no criminal convictions
or paused,
but there were civil ones, and in the civil ones, they collected $14 million in retribution.
Okay, but it's being withheld or paused until corrective action is taken. That's why.
What?
It's not being taken away forever. It's being withheld or paused.
The $3 million per year.
Well, yeah, if you pause it for a year, that means you're not getting it.
Right, because they found fraud when they were audited, and they were.
They didn't find fraud, Rosa.
Yes, they did.
You don't understand words. So criminal cases were rare in Hawaii.
Attacking her.
In Hawaii, they did recover money through civil actions. $14 million were recovered in medical-related settlements and judgments. Individual provider fraud settlements. There were no criminal convictions, is what the reason Trump is taking away the $3 million annually, because they did not criminally convict anyone for fraud. But there were cases, even though they were rare, and in those cases, they received $14 million.
Right, so they weren't charged with fraud. They weren't charged criminally, right? So
correct.
Right. So okay. So Trump took away the money because they're not charging people correctly. Like, what do you mean?
Whatever.
You can't prove that, Rosa. How would you prove that?
Hey,
Charging them correctly.
Did you even read up on this stuff?
Rosa, I don't have to. I can listen to what you're saying and how you're shifting your goalposts because Messi's proved you wrong twice now. So now you're trying to be like, well, there was all this fraud. That's why he's taking the money. Okay, well, there wasn't fraud, but there was a bunch of money that was.
You just said that there was
plenty of fraud.
Rosa, you're not new here. There's no reason. Like, I get these two donuts interrupting, but you've been here before. Can you act like it?
You're not talking right, dude. It's annoying.
What I'm finding here,
you're annoyed because I'm calling you out.
Donuts every day.
Stop.
Every day with a
predictor.
Coffee. Every
day. Stop. There was no official. There was an official. There was an official oversight reviewing the medical fraud units. It's been discussed in multiple reports. There was an
audit. How are we supposed to look you in the eye? She points her camera right at her chest. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. The MFCU had my Cash App's in my bio. Had very low case output compared to other states.
Jesus Christ.
So from 2022 to 2025, there were 0 indictments and 0 criminal convictions of medical fraud or patient abuse.
You're going to need to reread that a lot slower.
Fraud.
Yeah, speak in that cadence. The one that El Predictor just did, you're going to have to do that for him.
Zionist silence.
I'm not a Zionist.
Fraud
silence.
For the island of Hawaii. Now, can you repeat that? Oh, shit, that was a little too fast. Hold on. Can you understand?
You don't even have 2 passports. You don't travel. You're an ignorant American. You sit on this app every single day and you're an ignorant little Zionist.
Wait, El Predictor,
the only Zionist, I don't know about Rosa.
Don't start speaking for him. Don't start defending him.
No, I'm talking about the only Zionist is on the
Don't
top
enable
of
soft men, okay? We already have ChatCT up there. Let's make Reveal strong. Let him defend himself.
Rebel,
okay, I'm not.
Rebel, do you want to talk about your background?
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry. What makes me a Zionist? I'm confused.
Don't be defensive about it. Are you gonna? Let me say you're gonna start trauma dumping or something.
No, like why are you using that as an insult?
I'm taking a hit right now.
I'm trying to confuse. Why is that an insult to you? A and B. What makes you think I'm a Zionist?
You said a Zionist is not an insult.
No, why are you using it as an insult?
I'm not.
And
you can assume that.
Did.
You're a Zionist.
You're a little
Zionist. He just did it again.
You literally just did it.
What's
man.
wrong? You're a little Zionist.
Quit crashing
You're
out.
assuming that it's negative.
Predictor, you gotta quit crashing out, dude. You gotta
I'm
calm
not crashing
down,
out.
bring it back.
Mr.
center,
Mojo, look at me. When Mr.
and
Mojo
just-
drops me, I listen to the platform.
Hey, man, look, you gotta stop crashing out. It's really bad. It's a bad look for you, man. You gotta just have a conversation, one-on-one. Like, I will stop talking. You make a point,
Zionist.
we'll go back and forth. See, like, you're doing that again. Like, why do you think that's an insult?
Whatever you say.
What the fuck?
How old are you? How old are you? How old are you?
It would be so much. It would be so much easier.
That's what it is. There's a miscommunication with our ages.
It would be so much easier if you just called yourself a liberal. So much easier.
Life is so much
2028 when I vote AOC, Mr. Mojo, as you know. I'm back.
I know, but that's only because she's Latina.
What is the miscommunication here?
He's gonna give
I'm
Latinos
sorry.
paperwork, citizenship.
Skibbity toilet, Riz, Ohio. What the fuck? Like, say something that actually means something.
Whoa, easy on Ohio, bruh.
This is Gen Z talking to Gen X.
White trash.
Right?
So wait,
I love it.
Predictor.
Oh, dude, I've been white trash. Are you fucking new here? Come hang out in the trailer park. Let's go.
No, I'm just. You're not aware. That's what. Yeah.
Dude.
Predictor, I do have a question. So you said that we haven't traveled anywhere. Where have you traveled? I'm just curious.
I've traveled many places, but not only did I say that, I said that he only has one passport. I said he only has one passport as well.
I don't even have a
And
passport.
I think you only have one passport too, Sammy.
I don't have it at all.
So you've never traveled?
One password?
Well, it expired.
You never traveled?
You only have one passport.
I
That's not
have
a
one.
So predictor, you've never actually traveled.
Yes, I have.
Where?
To El Salvador, to Canada, to Spain, to Brussels.
Oh, you've never been to Spain. You've never been to Spain or Brussels.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
Brussels?
Yes.
Where
and
is
also,
that?
I went to Barcelona. I went
Where's
to Camp Nou.
Brussels? Where's Brussels?
Near Belgium. I went there real quick before Belgium.
Yeah,
it's like a layover flight.
Yes.
Ah,
but I spent 1 day there at Brussels.
Brussels is a city. God damn it.
That's why I asked where Brussels was. That's fucking hilarious.
I've been to Dallas. I had a connecting flight there. It was great. I got to see the airport terminal. It was amazing.
I actually flew to Dallas without any identification whatsoever besides my heartburn medication and my business card because I left my purse at home.
I want to know what's the point of lying, predictor?
Traveling so
I mean,
far.
why
I'm not
do you
lying.
feel the need
I
to
went
lie?
to Brussels to go to Amsterdam, and then I also went to Barcelona.
No, you said you
I
went
to El Salvador.
You said
I
you went to
Toronto.
Brussels. You
I've
said
been to Brampton.
hey, predictor. You said you went to Brussels on your way to fucking Belgium. That's what you said.
No, I said
that's
I went to
exactly what you
Brussels.
said.
I misspoke.
He spent a day there, he said.
I misspoke. I went to Brussels to go to Amsterdam.
On a layover flight.
You're just such a liar. I don't know why you have to lie.
Just like the
man.
Jubilee.
You don't have to lie.
Oh, Prince,
I'm
you
not
do this
lying.
all the time. You speak
That's why I
in broad
mentioned that I
terms.
have more than one passport.
Listen, if you have a layover and you have enough hours to leave the airport and actually experience
you can have more than
land,
one
then you've been
passport.
there.
Hell yeah, who
you
just
can
sits
have more
in the
than one
airport?
passport. I got
Come on
three. Believe me on that.
No, but
Yeah,
he's lying.
in the
He didn't even have
parking
a. He's lying. He didn't even have a layover. He hasn't been to any of these fucking countries. He just started naming off cities because he thought it would make him sound cool.
I'm sorry. Have you never spent? Are you too poor to afford the Delta Lounge? Like, what the fuck?
No, you don't
Why
have
would
to
you
travel.
live in
It's
a
not that
lounge when you
hard.
could experience the whole place?
And for you liberals, you guys are
In a
ruining the
layover?
flight market. Now with flights,
You could
can
have
do
like
these
a 14-hour layover. What do you mean?
Now you can do these stupid afterpays and Klarna with flights, and I think that's a liberal thing. So it's not hard to travel nowadays. It's really pathetic.
You know what makes me happy to know is that I barely ever left fucking Ohio. Will never have a passport, and I'm still smarting. You fucking donuts.
You eat donuts. That's all you do.
You smell
you
like
literally
donuts.
only eat donuts and Twinkies and Mountain Dew.
This guy
Hell
is
yeah,
a
brother.
billionaire, and he
I'm
owns
the
like
goddamn-
That's how you
oil.
say, "Hell yeah, brother!" But then when
I'm
you
white
die
trash
of a
piece
heart
of
attack
shit
in 10
fucking
years.
warehouse
Oh,
worker.
oh, oh.
How embarrassing that I know
Alright,
more about the world than you.
alright.
You know, I never would have thought that you didn't leave your state. That's wild.
This is off.
That's why you were a traveled individual.
Okay, so
predictor. Chat believes that he's like some multi-billionaire that owns oil.
he was fucking with you, child. Supreme Court.
You still believe that? Oh no!
I never said I was that.
That's what I'm saying. I know he was messing with me. That's what
I
I'm
will
saying.
have you guys
like
know.
This TikTok millionaire.
I will have you guys know that Rosa went to Great Britain to learn English.
Yeah, so it's
No, I
Supreme
didn't. I went to
Court.
school there, and I went a bunch of other places. So shut your pie hole, Mojo.
The Supreme Court rules Israel's ban on the Red Cross visits to detainees unlawful. So that's a win. This was 7 hours ago. The High Court unanimously accepted a petition against the state's blanket ban on International Committee of the Red Cross visits to security prisoners held in Israel's prison services and IDF facilities, ruling the policy unlawful and can be canceled.
Why don't you bring up what Sean Strickland said?
Who the fuck is Sean Strickland?
The fucking UFC fighter?
Yeah, look him up. What did he say today about Israel? If we're gonna talk about Israel, what did Sean Strickland say about Israel?
That guy is such a dickhead.
Would I give a shit about a punch-drunk fucking racist and what he has to say?
That guy's a dickhead. I'm not gonna go lie.
Yeah, Strickland's a bitch.
What did he say?
Wait, now you want to know what he says?
I mean, fuck.
You want to know what he said?
Yeah, Strickland said a lot of shit. Which is why.
Let's see what he says. Say it, Mr. Mojo.
I don't fucking know. I don't even know who the fuck that is, much less care.
Yes, you do.
He's a UFC fighter.
I have no idea who it is.
Champ. He's calling out the president, and he voted Trump.
Wait, hold
he said
on.
he wasn't allowed in the UFC.
Is he going to be one of the ones on the front lawn?
And that's a fact.
Is he going to be at his birthday?
No, it's on Flag Day.
What?
The UFC event is on Flag Day.
Donald
Celebrate
Trump's
America.
birthday is on fucking Flag Day.
The 14th, right?
Yes.
You didn't know that? That's why UFC's coming to the White House, bro.
Did I not just ask
to celebrate
if someone
America.
was
Like
going
the
to be at the UFC fight on the front lawn?
That's like the most idiotic.
Hey, that is
like the most idiocracy kind of fucking thing. That
is a cool setup.
Wait, hold on. He's like a kid getting a fucking. He's like a kid whose parents got him a fucking bounce house for the first time.
Bounce houses are fun, dude. I have them for my kids.
Yeah, kids.
The bounce house would be more fun.
But it's big
Mojo.
enough for adults too, so that's fun.
Bryce Mitchell also called him out.
Bryce Mitchell, also a racist.
And Justin Gaethje?
Gaethje.
No, wait. Justin Gaethje, stop lying.
He praised Trump's role in helping the UFC grow historically.
Okay. No, I was gonna
and
say,
Dana White has consistently been a public supporter.
Also, a punch-drunk fucking. You literally
Bryce
have called
is
out like the
drunk.
3 largest fucking racist pieces of shit in the UFC that literally can't get fights. Are going to have a fucking strike force because they can't fucking fight.
Time out. Hold on.
Are you racist, Chat
First
CP?
off, Dana White. Hold on. Dana White is a big piece. He's not just that. He's a huge donor to the Trump administration.
Yeah, and he's a public supporter. So
I
Justin
wonder
and Dana support him, and then the Bryce and
because he gets tax cuts. What do you think?
No, it's more than that. When the UFC was
people.
Donald Trump gave his hotels and venues to the UFC.
Watch UFC.
He did.
Yeah, a backyard UFC fight at the White House is like one of the most trashiest things you I get.
Shut up, bro. You just a hater. You liberal.
Wait. You're telling me that rich people support rich people because they make them richer, and we don't live in an oligarchy?
Get your money up, not your funny up. Stop complaining about us rich people.
Buddy, you're not rich people. I'm sorry. You're not rich people.
Okay, whatever you say.
No, I'm sure that like at whatever Dollar General you work at, you're like the richest manager in the area of West Virginia, but you're not rich people. Let's be real.
Please.
In a fucking HO.
Right there, please.
Just said.
Chad.
And I'm not hating on the UFC, by the way. I just
we have no chance of having political discussions, do we?
Well, not with this fucker on the fucking panel.
Hey, can we talk about how the IAEA reported today that no major changes to Iran's nuclear program, while warning it cannot verify enriched uranium stockpiles following recent U.S.-Israeli strikes?
So you think that Joe Biden's doing a commercial for electric cars on the White House lawn is like good too?
Hey,
Like, come on.
Rosa, why are
I
your
wasn't
words
done with the prior conversation, Sammy.
But why are your words touching my
You
words
talking about
without my consent?
Are you talking about Lebanon right now?
Didn't Trump have
Wait,
a
what is
fucking...
going on?
have a commercial for the Teslas on the White House
But
lawn?
Biden also did a commercial
Okay,
for
fuck
the
Biden.
battery-powered
Fuck Biden.
cars.
Biden did not do
Biden.
Yes, he did.
I don't give a fuck. Biden.
The liberals are
He
turning
drove the
against
Jeep,
each
right?
other.
Right, he did the Jeep.
I've never liked Biden.
He drove a Jeep. It wasn't even a
Yes, he
fucking
did.
commercial.
That's what
I
he
didn't
did.
vote for him.
Okay, pull up the commercial.
I said that's what he did.
Rosa, I know you're like new to debating. You're usually just more of like a.
DT, stop it. I'm not even talking to you anymore. Don't
Rosa,
talk to
come
me.
on. You got to be better than this. I'm glad you got a computer now. That's good. That keeps you involved in the conversation. But
Dude,
you can't just
shut
use.
your pot, bro.
But you can't just
Get
use
the
AI
fuck
to be like,
outta here,
what
dog.
else have other administrations
My
done that I
God.
can counteract this
DT,
argument?
stop talking to me. I'm not debating with you.
Rosa, come on. You're better than
DT.
this. You're better than this.
DT.
I'm giving you a compliment and you're still mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just want you to stop talking to me.
Why?
Stop talking in my direction.
Because of what?
Sorry, Sammy,
Stop
go ahead.
talking in my direction. Just point the other direction.
CT, stop making me look silly every argument I make. I'm tired of it. Stop doing it.
No, you could do it. I really don't. I don't mind. It's
But you
quite
don't
amusing.
want me to do it. You got to pick a lane.
All right,
Come on.
just tell Mojo about
Wow.
it. Tell Mojo what he did wrong.
What Mojo
Oh,
did
hey
wrong?
Mojo, Rosa did this. Do you see that?
Yeah, you agree.
Don't tell me about it.
I'm telling you
Sammy,
about
go
it.
ahead.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Well, how did
She's
I
mad
get
I
brought
called her
into
out for
this
using
shit? What the
AI.
fuck? You guys are arguing. How the fuck am I in the middle of it?
I remember my first day at AI.
Hey, by the way, I just found out that AI uses like a lot of water. That's crazy.
Really? You just found this out?
In other news, the sky's fucking blue. I don't know if you knew this or not.
That's kind of crazy though.
God damn it! All right, I'm gonna let you guys chew on these guys.
You're making it seem like I cared about what
I'm gonna let you
AI
guys
was
chew on
doing
these
until
guys. This is,
everybody, until the leftists were crying on here and said like, yeah, man, we gotta get rid of AI because they're using too much water. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
I said that too when I first heard it.
I'm gonna run all these guys off Mojo. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
No, I'm chilling.
All right, man, you going back? You going back to your $100 million mansion? Oh, okay, you left.
Sammy, do you want to go over the Iran facilities?
What did I do? Why'd you say my name? By the way, that's not my name. What's my name, Rosa?
Mojo. Jack.
Does she not know your name? Does she know your name?
I'm so I just told her earlier.
I know. I heard you say it.
Yeah.
Right, but I call you Mojo, so that's what you're called.
That's what I'm called. She just knows that I'm going to nail her on something, that she can actually remember names.
I really cannot.
She can.
You're such a
I
liar.
really cannot. I have
You're
short-term
such
memory,
a
a lot
liar.
of concussions. I do.
Concussions?
Yeah.
Really? Are you a fighter?
No. That's why.
Where do you get concussions from? Wait,
But
never mind. Don't answer that.
Mojo, you have met CS. So.
CS?
What?
Yeah, that's true. CS, the queen of
Oh, I
concussions.
need to apologize to her for calling her honey. She was pretty buffed about that.
She's okay. She's okay.
Have we talked about this? It was 5 days ago. That France is asking prosecutors to investigate Israel's treatment into the Gaza flotilla activist.
I kind of want to know, Mojo. Like, you're on here like
Ambush.
every day, and you're like hosting shit. Like, how the hell are you getting paid, man? Do they just go on your YouTube and just donate money to you? I'm really curious.
Ambush, that's kind of like rude. You don't like ask people about where they make the money.
I'm actually curious because this dude's on here like almost morning and night.
You think
I'm
he's
trying to
doing-
figure like, does he not have a job or like?
You think he's doing
what
what we
he
should
does
do?
over a living?
I'm
You think he's doing
mostly,
this shit?
I'm mostly retired, so I
Okay,
started
fair
doing
enough.
this
Good for
just
you.
for fun. I started doing this
gotcha.
just for fun, and then decided to take it a little more seriously. So I started the YouTube thing, and decided I was going to become a creator in some way, shape, or form. But that was about a year after I started doing it.
So because you're retired now, that means you do not get Medicaid. I'm sorry, you get
He
get
gets
Medicaid,
Medicare,
but
if
you're
anything, but he probably
I
pays
do
into
not
his
have
insurance.
Medicare or Medicaid.
Yeah, you paying, right? Right.
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
No,
Hey,
so
Ambush.
basically, you just hate the Republicans. So you just made a content
He's a
creating just
Marxist.
to bash us, huh?
I am a Marxist. I am a Marxist. I worked in politics for a long time. I have a couple college degrees. I worked for politicians. I worked as a lobbyist. I worked at the State House. I worked with the Legislative Affairs Office. I worked on a bunch of campaigns. So I did that for a long time. Before that, I was a pool player and a poker player for about a decade. And I sold some shit on eBay on the side. Yeah, I played pool and poker for a living.
No blackjack? Blackjack's the best.
No, blackjack is a losing proposal.
Blackjack, unless you're carding cards, man, the house usually wins.
Oh, no, it's not. I dated a gambling junkie.
What's your YouTube channel, man?
Same thing, Mojo Rising.
Gotcha.
I stream all these to YouTube. I do a few of my videos over there. I've done some debates over there and stuff too, but mostly just here right now anyway.
So the French Foreign Minister Jean-Noel Barrot asked the public prosecutors to look into the alleged violent mistreatment of the French nationals detained after the flotilla attempted to reach Gaza. 50 boats have been intercepted this month in international waters 250 miles off coast of Israel, with Israeli authorities subsequently deporting activists to Turkey. Organizers reported that detainees, activists faced abuse, with at least 15 reporting SA and grape. The consul general in Turkey detained beatings and exposure to cold. France previously banned Ben Gvir for what it called unspeakable behavior toward activists, and they rejected the foreign minister's invitation to discuss the matter, citing France's ongoing support for Israel.
So I know France, I saw that article about France, but I also feel like there was another country that was asking the UN to delve into the flotilla detainees and how they were treated.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to remember what other country it was.
I don't know, but did y'all see that video? This is, never mind. It's a complete pivot.
You do that a lot, Missy.
I know. I caught myself.
What video? I'm interested now.
Well, it's a video on Plan B from Costco.
Amazon.
No.
Amazon.
No, it's actually.
Have that at Costco?
Messy.
No way.
I told
they don't sell that in mass quantity. You stop that now.
They do. You can get 5 boxes for under $50
Are
off
you
Amazon.
fucking kidding? How do you
swear
know?
to God, because I have a stockpile of it, and it has a 4-year shelf life.
Have mercy.
Messy,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
told my athletes that, and they were absolutely thrilled to hear that.
I love it. I love it. Everybody stock up before your state passes a law where you can't purchase it online, because mine's trying to do that right now as we speak.
How long is it good for?
4 years, 4-year shelf life, and then read the directions per your weight.
Yeah, you might have to
your
eat more.
dosage. Yeah,
Isn't that nuts?
crazy. But it's $53 if you go to like CVS or Walgreens and try to purchase just one pill. It's $53. You can get 5 boxes for $50.
Look at that. Costco always coming to
Aren't you from like Florida?
No, it's actually Amazon. She said Amazon.
Amazon.
I said Costco.
Oh, Amazon.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Trump says the UFC arena outside the White House could be permanent.
No, that's a lie. Come on.
Hold on.
Hang on.
I can answer this. No, I can.
This
answer
was
this
42 minutes ago. On Tuesday, President Donald Trump suggested the temporary UFC arena on the White House South Lawn might become permanent, comparing the structure to the Paris's Eiffel Tower in a TikTok video.
No. So
Known as the Claw. It roughly 90-foot structure is being built, blah, blah, blah. The
I
president...
can speak on that.
What's the source of that?
No, time out. I can speak on that. Okay, so yes, he did say it could be permanent when he was on a whatever interview. But what he meant to say also is that UFC could come back one more time this year. That's why it would be on the White House. So after the event, it would stay at the White House because the UFC would come back for one more event, and then they could either remove it or keep it there, either or.
They're probably
UFC won't mind. I hope you know that. I hope you know
Ambush.
UFC wouldn't mind because it's like free publicity and marketing just for standing there.
Wow.
Ambush. Hey, what cereal do you eat in the mornings?
I don't eat cereal.
Well, then how the hell do you eat Cracker Jacks? Is that what it is? Is that where the decoder ring is?
What are you talking about, man? They're doing a UFC event for his birthday, and they're gonna do one more UFC event. So might as well keep it in the White House.
I'm talking about the damn Dakota ring that you have that apparently you slip on your middle finger and it tells you exactly what Donald Trump meant to say.
I'm
Or what he was
explaining to you
meaning.
that UFC is gonna have one more fight at the White House. So
Do you know
that's
what
what.
permanent means?
Yeah, he said that, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It can't be permanent technically because UFC won't mind. They won't mind. It's free marketing. It's free promotion.
You can't. It's not going to be
So
permanent. They're
it's
going to have
gonna
to
be
reconstruct one
permanent.
next year. If snow hits it and stuff, it's not going to last. So it's not. It's not going to be permanent.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's complicated, but there's a lot of things they can't do.
He is literally President fucking Camacho from Idiocracy. This is like next we're gonna start pumping Brondo in the fucking pipes. I swear to God.
Yeah, and in a year you're gonna see a broken down pickup truck in front of the White House with a dirty couch.
No, it'll be a toilet, let's be honest.
A gold
A
toilet.
golden one.
Yep.
On the front lawn. With
Yeah.
flowers planted in it.
Sure. That sounds like it needs an AI picture created for it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
The crazy thing is that they weren't even knowing what's going to happen because of this virus with the ship and everything. They thought this shit could get canceled. So the fact that it might be happening, that's great. But also, I kind of worry because, like, how many assassination attempts have they tried on this guy already? So, like, I don't know.
Staged or not?
No, of course not.
Listen, Messi, hold on a second, because if it's staged, how? Okay, so the one in Butler, Pennsylvania, people in the audience got pew.
Yeah, a firefighter. They don't.
Yeah.
You think that they care about? Do you think they care? What do they call that?
It was obviously real in that aspect. Like,
no,
how is that one staged?
definitely.
I mean, yeah, it's
They
weird
call
that
it
they hit his
collateral
ear like
damage.
that.
Thank you. Collateral damage. Yeah, they don't give a fuck about collateral damage. Are you serious?
Yeah, no,
they
they
won in the
didn't care about
election.
collateral damage, right?
Bro, it was not staged, dude. He literally got shot in the ear. Give me a break.
It seems
Really?
weird that he turned his head at just the right time, though. That seems a
I
little
didn't
like
know
stuff.
cartilage grew back like that.
It's plastic surgery.
I did
He
not
has
know
the-
you
he has-
can have plastic surgery.
He has like the ability to get the best.
Anyway.
medicine. But listen, I'm not diehard Trump. Like, he does things that are wrong. Like, I admit to that. There's things that he does that I don't like. You know, like, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. He did not get shot in the ear. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, a person died. I mean, listen.
What? Are you talking to yourself right now?
Yeah, I'm reading the comments and talking to myself. Sorry.
Have y'all heard anybody talk about the Red and Green Alliance?
Palestinian?
No.
I've only heard Penny harp on that shit.
Right. She's the only person I've heard bring it up either. Also. So this is from Cognitura Research and Education. This is an article on anti-Israel activism, Chinese influence, and the fight over America's AI infrastructure. There's a part in here that is the claimed alliance between activist movements. The report describes that some analysts called a red-green alliance, referring to environmental groups, Islamic activists, and far-left political movements working together despite major ideological differences. One example cited in the report involved climate activist Greta Thunberg, whatever her name is, appearing at a pro-Palestinian event while wearing a scarf associated with the Palestinian activism. Many of these movements share a broader hostility toward Western power, capitalism, and America. Talks about Code Pink, which has openly supported the anti-Israel protests and criticized U.S. military policy. Networks connected to businessman Neville Roy Singham have funded organizations involved in anti-America and anti-Israel activism.
Penny would be so proud of you right now.
Wouldn't she?
Yeah.
UK. He sent this to us earlier.
The U.S. Treasury Department has also imposed sanctions on President Miguel Diaz-Canel and 4 others following President Donald Trump's executive order expanding measures against Cuba.
Isn't he like 100 years old?
No, you're thinking of Raul Castro.
Oh, okay.
He was the former president.
So who is the current president?
His name is Miguel Diaz-Canel. I don't know.
Damn, where did she go?
Rosa?
If Stryker would come back, I would ask him how to pronounce this name.
Everybody's leaving.
The president of Cuba now. Is it Diaz-Canel?
Oh, it's gonna be Marco Rubio once we get up there. Don't worry.
Okay.
When we go to Cuba, it's gonna be Marco Rubio. Don't worry.
Yeah, more subjugation of Latin America. Same imperialist bullshit.
You know what's gonna be more funnier when we take over Greenland, and I know you guys are gonna crash out even more.
Yeah, that's what you're about to, right? Just
yes, we are. Are you kidding me?
Do you know how many times in the past that the United States has tried to purchase Greenland or acquire it?
I'm sorry, this is Trump we're talking about. You must not know who he is.
Do you know how many times previously that this country's tried to take Greenland?
More than I can count.
Can you not count past 3?
What has Trump succeeded in?
Are you talking about like military force, or are you just talking about just like ask?
Like offered, write a formal offer for it. One time.
Okay. Yes, I mean, my guess was like 8 or 9, but sure, 3.
We can't take them militarily.
Greenland? They got nothing.
We can't take them militarily because they're protected by NATO, and we are a member of NATO.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but I don't think you understand. Like, Trump's going to have to give them.
No, I don't think you understand what NATO is.
I'm well aware it's a defense agreement.
Bro, you're all like gung-ho, but no fucking brains.
We don't get
I apologize.
to attack.
It's a defense alliance agreement.
We don't get to attack another fucking member of the defense alliance. We don't get to do that.
Mojo, I don't think you understand. We don't.
I don't think you understand.
Who's going to persecute America? That's the funny thing about this.
See, that's the arrogance right there, dude. That's the fucking arrogance.
That's not arrogance, man. Here's the reality. Greenland is a very military
everybody would sanction the United States of America. They would stop trading with us, and our economy would collapse. I hope you understand that.
We own the most oil now.
I hope you understand that our economy would collapse if we do something like that.
We own the most oil now.
Do you understand that our economy would collapse if we do that?
My guy, Greenland is a very big military strategy.
It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. It's a NATO fucking protected country. You do not get to take a NATO protected country.
Watch us.
Then our economy collapses. I mean, Donald Trump's trying to do that anyway.
Our economy is not going to collapse.
It will collapse because we have nobody to trade with. You will not be able to buy anything from any. You will not be able to buy anything from any other country, and all they have to do is wait us out because we can't keep our nuclear arsenal up.
How much sanctions have we put on NATO?
Ambush. We can't keep our nuclear arsenal up because we require rare earth minerals from other countries to do so.
Yeah, Russia and Ukraine. Congratulations.
No, not Russia and Ukraine. Other NATO nations.
I'm just making a point. Those two are the main sources. I'm just telling you that
we lose our nukes. If we
don't lose. We have so many nukes already chilling. We don't need to make no more nukes.
They have to be updated every certain number of years, and they have to be retrofitted, and they have to be retrofitted with rare earth minerals that we don't have. If everybody stops trading with us, our economy collapses and our nuclear arsenal collapses.
My guy, we literally sanctioned everybody.
My guy, I'm sorry, but you don't get to do this. No, we have never sanctioned NATO.
We have not. We have not sanctioned NATO at all.
We have never sanctioned a NATO country. No.
Okay. Well. Oh, I'm sorry. Not sanctioned. Sorry. Tariffs. Excuse me.
Tariffs.
We put tariffs on all our NATO allies right now because they won't give us Greenland, right?
No, it has nothing to do with fucking Greenland, you dipshit.
Yes, it does. We're punishing them because they. Dude, Trump literally said it's
because
you
have no idea what the fuck foreign policy is. Why are you even on here?
Sir, although Trump literally punishing NATO right now because we can't have Greenland. That's the whole point of tariffs.
That is punishing us. That is punishing the citizens. That is not punishing the countries.
Yeah.
It tangentially affects the countries, but they are making trade deals amongst themselves to cut us out. We are having to pay.
I'm just gonna add a second simple mind, and then maybe the two simple minds can actually create a decent mind.
Fucking
when are you
Christ, it's like a window liquor extravaganza tonight. I swear to God.
Please don't say that. That's triggering for me. My ex-husband used to call me that all the time.
When are you adding up window liquor?
Hey, he could have called you a lint liquor.
I don't even know what that is.
No, he wasn't referring
Remember that
to me.
Orbitz commercial?
Mm-hmm.
The dirty mouth? Hey, you calling a tutti queen you lint liquor?
Literally, so when Trump couldn't have Canada or Greenland because of NATO,
just
he
stop.
literally
You don't know anything about any of this shit.
Bro,
Just
we're not
stop.
gonna, dude.
You don't know anything about any of this shit.
I don't know any of this shit.
We possibly may not have Greenland. There's a possibility that exists that we don't own Greenland.
We don't, and we're not going to.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
Hold up. They held a vote if Greenland wanted to, their own people wanted to join America. Didn't that vote get a decent amount of support?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's only 85,000 people in fucking Greenland.
Okay.
And 90% of them are indigenous to Greenland.
Okay. And do you know the results of the vote?
Where are they? And who took it? And where's your source?
Look, I don't know. This is why I'm asking, but like I'm pretty sure it was about 50%.
Did y'all hear what Marco Rubio said yesterday when they talked about Greenland?
And
That's all
actually,
you have to know.
That's not even mentioning Cuba, by the way, which is a real easy take.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're taking Cuba,
Brad,
we're
I wanna
taking
torture
Greenland,
you.
and they're gonna, and all these liberals are gonna.
Yeah, you know what's funny? You're not going to get anything from any of these fucking whores. You're not going to get no contracts. You're not a fucking defense contractor. You're not going to get the spoils of war. You're not going to get cheap labor. You are the fucking pawn in this shit. You're not gaining anything from this shit.
Did you not hear Rubio yesterday?
People that gain anything from this shit are fucking corporations that want to fucking extract resources and shit. That's all it is, bro. You're a fucking idiot.
Let me actually look
up. What are you talking
You're
about?
gonna get yourself
Dude, listen, it's a military strategy country for us. Do you understand that? That's what it's all about right now.
No, I'm not going to put you. I'm saying you're going to get another violation.
Let me look up the results of the Green. Let me look up the results of the Greenland election, right? So I can come with some substance here.
I have the results. There were only 6% in favor. 6%.
6%.
6%.
Damn. Fuck. That is higher. Shit.
Not even like close, marginally, by any means. This is the dumbest fucking argument.
No, what's your? Let me look it up because I don't believe that you're telling the truth. I will find out for myself. I will find out.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep. Rubio wants to send American citizens to El Salvador. Rubio can fuck all the way off. With no loop, right?
All the way.
No loop.
I still don't know why any of you fucking people are Republicans.
Because we're about to get Cuba into Greenland. You kidding me?
You're not about to get shit, dude.
It was 6%, but 9%.
Oh, we're not gonna get Cuba, just like you said. We're not gonna get Venezuela.
I'm saying you're not gonna get shit. All right, you're still gonna be the same dumbass on TikTok that's just talking shit. You're not gonna gain anything.
Yeah, I am gonna talk shit because my president's actually doing something.
You don't get anything from this, dude. You're not getting anything. This is not gonna make your life better. It's not gonna lower your rent. It's not gonna do shit.
Rev, you were not completely wrong. I'm surprised that you actually told the truth.
I'm not wrong at all in this. It's 6% in favor.
9% were undecided. So
right, that doesn't mean you get to include them in the favor portion of this.
No, we could, and we can call it 15% and still.
No, we can't because they're literally undecided. Because you agreed to that. Because there are three options here. There is you are against it, you don't decide, or you're for it, and we have the two opposing sides.
All right, but you throw a little bit of money at them. You give each resident like 80 grand. I'm pretty sure that would sway their opinions, right? So it's not out of the question.
That was already like ran by them. Like at the beginning of this administration, like they tried to give them like some weird stipend for it, and they were all like, "No, fuck you."
You guys told us we're not going to get Venezuela, and we got Venezuela. I mean, are you guys really going to play this game when we take over Cuba?
Ambush,
I'm just making sure.
And your rent is
no one said we weren't. No one said we weren't getting Venezuela because there were no plans to fucking take Venezuela.
What the hell are you talking about? No. Trump was getting threatened by
even then, we didn't take Venezuela. We just kidnapped the leader and left the regime in
Venezuela's
charge.
oil.
Rev,
we didn't.
We didn't take their oil. Are you stupid, Rev?
Rev, do you like America? Are you an American? Do you like America?
No, bro.
Currently, I do not like America because this fucking administration is ridiculous.
You don't
like America not fucking other countries.
That's not what I asked. I didn't ask about this administration. I asked you, do you like America? Period.
They are representatives of this fucking country.
Do you like America?
The people running this country.
You don't like America, or you like it?
I like America when people are actually American.
Okay.
I like administration.
No, you like America when you have freaking Sleepy Joe. That's when you like America.
All of a sudden, you have some type of issue with what we have historically done to make America what it is, right?
Not all of a sudden. No. I've had an issue with it the whole time.
Okay, but if you said that you like America, so you like the principles that we're founded on, and dude, all we're doing
is a land of hypocrisy.
We're extending the window of time that we've done American things, right? And
no,
what I mean by that is expansion. We're expanding ourselves. It is not a bad thing.
We're violating sovereignty
of other countries. When were we imperial? Like when were we actually expansionists? When?
When
we're actually conquerors.
Where? When? At what point?
Okay, when we how about Alaska? How about the entire west portion of the U.S.? Right. I'm not saying that we did it under the best terms. I'm sure we did some fucked up shit, but like at the end of the day, right? That made our country into what we love. Right, so now, for some reason, you have a problem with it.
No, it didn't make it into the country that we love. You were just conflating ideals here to fit your narrative. That wasn't what made this the country that we love. Literally, what made the country that we love was the progressive ideals to move forward as a nation. That we have rights as individuals that are inalienable for all of us, for everyone. Regardless of whether or not we agree with you or you agree with the individuals, like the T ones that Rosa keeps fucking denying are our people.
Hey, I'm sorry. Say that now. Come on.
Wait, no, why you got to do that? Now we're gonna go back into that conversation again.
Wow, bro, that's crazy.
Wait, ambush. This is.
You do understand? Hold on.
Ambush.
You do understand?
Hello. Ambush. This is the America you want right here.
First off, you do understand the event is not going to be open to the whole public, right? There's only selected people that's going to go to this main event, right?
Sure. But this is the America you want. This is the America you want, though, right?
Yeah, why does
it's
it look
not
like
that, dude. Shut up.
Why?
What are you trying to imply?
He's trying to imply that all Republicans are just rednecks and shit. Like, bro, shut up.
Y'all are making my head hurt, so I'm.
Well, if I posted overweight tattooed women with short hair and piercings on their face and men underweight men, would that be okay for that too? Mojo and dyed hair, would that be right?
This is.
We saw that shit.
I mean, look, it's the same principle. Go ahead and post your little fat pigsty stuff.
You guys are so hypocritical about your beliefs. Like, it works one day for you, and then the other day you just flip flop and act like. That's not how our country runs, and it's quite a shame because at least Republicans, right? We stick to our values through and through. right? You guys just kind of flip flop on what you decide that you want to make.
What are you even fucking talking about, dude? I've always been against
these guys. Like they just don't get it. Like, and here's the crazy part about it: when we do things, when we do things though, they lose their shit because they actually don't believe in us. But like when we tell them we're gonna do it, like no, they ain't gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. But when we do it,
I've always been against American imperialism. I've always been against American.
I hear you, man. And you know what? And here's what I can tell you:
welcome to America.
Go move to Canada, bro. That's all we got. Just go to Canada. That's where everybody else that hates Trump is living right now, anyway.
Or Mexico. Sorry, but you guys like American.
That's all I hear right now. This is all I hear. That's all I hear. That's all I hear when you guys talk. That's all I hear when you guys talk.
So yeah, we're gonna get Cuba, brother.
Bro, you don't know where, dude. You are not. You're not an individual who has any love for America. So you can take your opinion.
Kindly fuck off with that one.
What makes America America? What makes America America?
I'll say capitalism is one, right?
No,
I would say that. No. You asked me a question. I'm answering it. So calm the fuck down. Right? Capitalism is one. Capitalism makes America. Right? That's one. The second is generalized freedom. No, I would say freedom.
Freedom.
Multitude of freedoms, right? Which we should
freedom, and more freedom. That's what makes America great.
McDonald's, the Whopper,
right?
None of this.
Yeah, McDonald's.
None of this makes America America. You are describing ideals that exist in every major country, every major developed fucking country across the globe. You're just describing. You're just describing like platitudes.
I'll tell you what makes America great.
I'm still talking.
Because you're fucking lying.
Okay, hold on.
I'm still talking.
You're lying.
All right, so. I'm not lying. I'm sorry. Freedom exists across
England
like
does not have
38.
The freedom of speech. They have the freedom of
yes,
expression.
they do.
They have the freedom of expression, not the freedom of speech.
They have freedom. I'm sorry that you can't grasp your head around there.
Not the same thing.
So, literally,
I'd like to rebuttal after you're done.
Different countries have some form of freedom. Almost every major developed country uses some form of capitalism for their economic structure. That doesn't make America America.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. I'll tell you what makes America great. It's called the American Dream. And if you understand what the American Dream is, if you actually come to this country legally, if you do everything right,
it's called the dream because you have to be.
You have an opportunity to get yourself higher in life than you were in a position that you would never be able to. That's what makes America great.
It's called the American Dream because you have to be asleep to see it.
I know this is a stupid conversation, but can we please do the stupid conversation one person at a time? Thank you.
No.
Please.
He's right. It is an American dream, and that is what makes our country great. Right? He's not wrong there.
Okay, so what is that ideology based off of?
It's based on you. We got delivered the Statue of Liberty, and
we got delivered. Who gave us the Statue of Liberty? Who gave us the Statue of Liberty?
Wow.
No, it's not. I'm kidding.
Wait, do you know who gave it to us?
Yeah, France.
Good for you, man.
You're really going to question me on that? Really?
I'm surprised you knew.
I'm surprised that you even asked that.
A country with actual freedom gave our
hold
country
on, Mojo. Do you know why France gave us the Statue of Liberty? Mojo?
Because there was a country with actual freedom that enjoyed another country trying to gain freedom.
No, I'm asking you a simple question.
I gave you an answer.
Did France
I just gave you an answer. Asked an answer.
That's
Judge asked an answer.
That's not really the accurate answer I'm looking for, but okay.
Well, go find your answer somewhere else then.
So do people call that statue Lady Liberty?
Yeah.
So why are Democrats saying that we don't know what gender she is? Because
I don't know. Did you ever check up her skirt to make sure it's a woman?
Well, I don't know, dude. If it's been Lady Liberty for fucking since it came here, why is it all of a sudden we don't know?
What if it's actually a man? How do you not know?
Dude, because France said it was a fucking lady.
You people are wackos, bro.
I'm a woman too. Is that okay?
Oh my god.
Yo, fucking crazy.
What the fuck? Are you going to check up my skirt?
Mojo, you're crazy, man.
You want to look at my skirt a little more?
Listen.
It's called Lady Liberty. That's how we know that. That's how we know.
There's a place for mental institutions that goes to your name, bro. If you actually think that way, I'm sorry. Like you cannot be logically.
How the fuck do you guys? How is it that this is the only thing you guys can argue about?
Hold up.
It's a huge thing that you have to argue about, my man.
No, it's not.
Besides you guys who has TDS and talk about Trump 24/7.
It's really none of your goddamn business what somebody else does with their own body or what they do in their own, or what they do, or what they do, or what they do, or what they do in their own bedroom. Yes, a man entering a woman's locker room is probably against the law in some way, shape, or form. So when you see that happen, call the cops.
Mojo, right? Listen to this one. Ready? So California. Somewhere in California, there is a school that if a girl has an issue with a boy, a trans boy going into the locker room, then she is given a 504 for being emotionally deficient, or whatever it is, for being ED, right? So a 504 is like a 504, which is like an IEP.
305.
No, it's not. It's a 504. It's like a educational, like it's like a special needs. What do you call it? Like certification.
I think you're lying.
No, I'm not. Go look it up.
I think you're
being
lying.
Emotionally deficient.
I think you're
lying. Can we agree on two things? First, this whole trans thing is overblown. Second of all, Mojo, you mentioned somebody mentioned mental institutions.
I said that. Yes,
we should bring them back. I think that's
what I told him.
That was me initially. I said for the trans people.
He did say.
I think we should put all Republicans. I think we should put all Republicans there.
Okay, buddy.
No, I'm not relating. I'm saying that those are two completely separate issues. I'm not saying that if you're trans, you belong in a mental institution. That's not what I'm saying. I'm separately saying that we should bring back mental institutions. There's too many crazy people out there, and we should have a place to put them in.
Well, putting them in prison doesn't work. They don't get treatment, right? They don't get the correct treatment.
They do get. Well, they get better than what they currently
not in prison, dude.
Nothing.
They should do a little bit of time, and then they should finish it up in the asylum.
What's up? What kind of
if they're like nutcases.
Law of the Wild.
Asylum. It sounds really good to
it's
me.
Survival of the fittest, Mojo.
Yeah, asylum.
No, there's a lawyer in the comments called Law of the Wild.
Where's that laws guy?
I just said that there was a lawyer in the comments called Law of the Wild. That's all
I know. I've heard from him.
Yeah, he's one of the TikTok lawyers.
Fabulous.
Very popular.
Yeah, she might be decent, but the overall, dude, I don't know if you've been out on the streets, but there are a certain number. Look, maybe we just walk past them, we don't recognize, their level of craziness, but they also kind of harm public safety. So it's not a wild idea to say, hey, let's bring back asylums or whatever, and place them there. And I
say you guys just start worrying about yourselves and stop worrying about other people.
You see what you're doing there? You just deflected it.
Yeah, I think you should worry about yourselves and stop worrying about other people.
Sir, I told you, man. There's so many things wrong about it. Let's just be honest, okay?
That's
Mojo,
fine. You can feel what you want about it. I think there's so many things wrong with being a Republican, but that doesn't mean I'm coming and looking up your fucking skirt.
Bro, why do we not have this problem before until now?
This problem has always existed. Trans people have always existed, whether you like it or not.
Okay, but it was
So I want
My guy, we did not have this problem.
They weren't comfortable coming out, right? But Mojo, in the same breath, you need to realize that therapists they didn't used to lie to patients. They didn't used to affirm their wacky gender that they went to, right? They would affirm their correct gender.
How is that a lie?
Being honest, it was one swimmer drove this entire narrative, right?
Yeah, Leah Thomas, fucking idiot.
Yeah,
fucking idiot.
So I went to the movies yesterday, and somebody helped me with a ticket, and they were like, they were cool, and they were trans, and that was it. Had no impact on anybody. They were just doing their work, doing their job, and everybody just went on their business. That was it. It's like it's fucking normal people.
There are some normal ones, right?
I'm sure you're around a lot of people.
There are some normal Republicans too. But
listen, the point of the matter is, if you transition, but you still realize like you're the other gender, and you still know that you're always going to be that gender, like don't sit there and tell me you're a man, and you can have babies when literally you.
That's what I'm trying to say, man.
Or like
my issue,
whatever the fuck issue is.
If hypothetically I were to have an issue with trans people, right? The only issue is like you have these people like Lily something, I don't know, on TikTok. Who's like filming in Disney
going to Disneyland
like look, if you're going to be trans, like I will completely accept you, but you have to do the entire gender change. Like don't just half-ass it and just grow some boobs or something and consider yourself trans. Like do the entire process of it.
What the fuck is this weird? Okay, all right. By the same right,
this is not weird, dude.
I think if you're going to call yourself a Christian, you should go full Christian. You can't wear clothes that have two different types of fucking linens. You should be able to sell your daughter into slavery. You should be able to stone people to death.
That is so different. It's not even the same concept.
What do you mean?
Oh, okay. So you want to consider it?
I am so sorry that you pray to a fictional sky daddy.
You want to consider it like religion? Okay, so take it the fuck out of school then.
To be able to
take it out of school then if you want to consider it next to religion.
Wow, I seem to have triggered a couple people with this narrative.
Why do you have an
take it out of schools if you want to consider it a religion,
I'm sorry.
Why do you have an issue?
I feel really uncomfortable when you try and push the 10 Commandments in schools. That's really weird indoctrination, right?
I feel uncomfortable when there's a trans person around me in school.
I'm sorry.
Right?
I don't care about the individual because the individual person can either speak that narrative or not. Whereas you want to have the 10 Commandments in every fucking classroom across the nation. That's indoctrination.
If you want to compare trans to religion, let's do it. There's radical ones in every department, right?
Sure, let's go.
Every single one.
Take
it the fuck out of schools. Take it out of schools.
What is your issue with that train of thought? Like why do you have a problem with it?
With what? Which specific portion?
If you're trans, which is totally fine, why don't you fully go through the entire process of being trans?
Because it is not one or the other. It is a spectrum, and the fact that you don't understand that is the issue. Concept. Because you are trying to put a label on something that you don't fully understand. You don't get to even say someone is half-assing it because it is a personal thing to them because it does not affect you.
Yeah. So now now you're trying to refer to binary people and shit like that. Like, I mean, dude, you're going a little bit too far.
What? Why? Why is that too far for you?
Because, dude, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a little bit nuts. It's a little bit nuts.
How does it personally affect you in your day-to-day life? I'm sorry. You have trans individuals coming up to your door.
If you have children, listen to me. If you have children, you'll understand how the hell it'll affect anybody in today's life.
How? I'm hearing platitudes. I'm not hearing logic.
Because it's a fucking social contagion, Rebel.
There's a certain level
I'm hearing platitudes. I'm not hearing logic, Rosa.
It's a social contagion.
If you had a let me ask you a question, Let me ask you a serious question.
Ambush.
What's up, Mojo?
From a base that clearly is a trans person.
What's up, Mojo?
Lift. All right. What bathroom?
Let me see her hands.
What bathroom does this woman go into?
Let me see her hands. I'll tell you.
That you see her
it's
hands?
pretty obvious that
you can see the hands. You could also see the Adam's apple. Like, come on, man.
The Adam's apple.
Yeah, I mean,
you can see her Adam's apple.
Yeah, actually, I can. Yeah,
you can. You
Bro,
can.
you could literally
This is a
see
picture
that's
of Rosa.
trans.
Show me her hands.
This is a picture of you. What are you doing?
That's not me. That is not me, bro. My jaw is not that big, and my cheekbones do not look like that.
You guys, this is Blair White. You guys got to go look up some people. This person should not be going into a men's bathroom. Don't you think?
Let me see her hands. I'm still telling you.
I think that
go look
Mojo,
her up.
this-
I don't.
Mojo,
I don't
is this who you
have.
jack off to?
I don't. What?
the bathroom thing is
You can go
overblown.
look
I don't
at her
think people
hands.
are
I don't have.
out here.
I don't. Go look up Blair White. Go look at her hands. I can certainly show you a bunch of pictures.
Are you kidding me,
you
bro?
really want.
If you can't tell that's a trans right by looking at it right away, I don't know what to tell you, Mojo.
Listen, I just want to make sure, and you can make sure by looking at their hands. 100%.
Look, you can tell that she's trans.
Hold up,
but,
maybe
like,
he
look,
doesn't know. Hold up, maybe he doesn't know. Won't you tell the whole entire class why you look at a trans person's hand?
Dude, I don't think that.
You can tell.
I don't think
by
that
the
he
hands
or she.
structure.
I don't think that he or she is going into the bathroom and doing weird shit. Right? I'll give you that much. I don't think they are. I don't think that they. I think the magnifying glass is already on them. I don't think that they're out here doing weird shit. I do think that there are people who claim to be trans and aren't really, right? Like Lily Tinney or whatever the fuck her name is. And
naked woman.
Well, kind of like how people claim to be Christian but don't actually follow the fucking Christian values. Like, how is either of this affecting anyone right now?
There's her hand.
It's not affecting people to the level that it's look, at a certain level you have to understand how to play the political game, right? So
why are we shifting this to a game? Because we're talking about recognizing people as people and how they view themselves, because they do not want you to label them. They want to be left alone and treated as people.
I know. And
that's all they ask.
I understand, and I partially agree with you there. And I'm not even sure how trans even came up, because I don't like talking about this topic whatsoever.
Because I brought it up because Rosa came back.
Is Rosa trans?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. Maybe.
No, she's not. She's not. She's a bisexual.
All right. Well, the point
go on her TikTok.
Here's the thing, dude. I'm not going to go on her TikTok. Here's the thing, right? I think it's being used as a political ploy, and that there's way more important things that we should be focusing on, right? And then it's an easy tool to use to garner support for your cause, right? And I don't think Democrats have anything like that.
That's not even close to what is currently happening in real life. Okay, there is no specific political advocacy going on from the left in regards to anything out of the natural for trans individuals.
Listen to me.
Treat them as people.
Rev.
You have to stop talking, Ambush. You have to stop. Impulse control is like
no, but I'm saying they literally have a whole month.
I'm still talking. I don't care if they have a whole month for celebration purposes. Every other month is everyone else's month.
Really? Oh, really?
Yes, really.
No, because it's not, buddy.
Societal norm. I'm sorry that you don't understand
Memorial
this.
Day and Veterans Day
over your fucking head like everything else.
Why are you incapable of having a normal conversation, Ambush?
What do you mean?
I can understand.
You have to talk over everybody. Why?
Oh, because I just got triggered. Sorry.
Just don't do that. Don't do that.
Mojo, my mic's messed up. And bring me back in 1 second.
Okay.
Mojo, my mic's messed up.
Yeah, your mic is fucked. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, that's what they were getting at.
I don't know why we're talking about this again, but it's pretty crazy that this is the only thing that these people can talk about.
No, we can talk
Because
about
it's
a
a
whole
very listen. It's a very touchy subject, but it's very important because it is
I know,
really
but
ruining
people get
our
banned
country
all the
right
time
now.
for talking
Is
about
it
this.
important? Is it important that this person go into a men's bathroom?
But then they're not doing
This person goes to the men's bathroom. I mean, dude, come on, man. Like, what are you trying to get at exactly?
Bro, they're just using the bathroom to just fucking pee and shit, dude. They're not doing anything crazy.
You're worried about fucking.
Well,
You're
hold on.
worried about
Lift.
bathrooms. You're worried
There has
about
been plenty of cases.
ambush,
There have been plenty of
ambush,
cases.
Not people like
ambush.
that.
Stop. Ambush. You're worried about bathrooms. Should this person go to a men's bathroom?
What are you trying to say? I'm gonna that like people are gonna try screw that? No, bro, you got a dick.
So you think that this person should be in a men's bathroom?
No.
Then what the fuck are you talking about?
All right, so then you agree.
So they should go in a woman's bathroom?
Wait. I'm so.
No, but look, you're bringing up this person. Like,
Yes.
bring up,
Yes.
No, hold-
Exactly.
Sorry.
Mojo, bring
You
up.
got me
Lily,
fucking confused for a second. Shit.
Mojo, bring Lily Tini up, right? Bring that photo up, right? Because there are people like that. Right? And then let's have that same conversation.
Shit. I mean, you guys do know that, like, statistically speaking, when crimes happen in a bathroom, it is straight men assaulting straight cisgendered women. That is the majority of crimes that happen. When we talk about SA in a bathroom, the majority of crimes are done by straight cisgendered men.
Bring up
straight
a photo
cisgendered
of
women.
Lily. Bring up a photo of Lily.
Hey, I'm so
and then
sorry.
let's
You know,
continue.
I what the hell is a cis?
No.
Okay, I'll try not to be. It's someone who identifies with their gender.
Okay.
He's clearly bringing up specific examples that help his argument out, right? He's not bringing up the more common cases, which are people like Lily Tino.
But you're
No, seriously, he needs to pull that up. He needs to pull that video too, where like literally when a waiter comes up to them and they give him like, and it says like, "I'm sorry, but I'm a ma'am" and shit like that, and that does not look like a ma'am, and then they complain to the manager and shit. Like, dude, it's ridiculous, man.
Dude, it is.
The ambush. I just have a question. Like, is it that you are worried? Like, are you concerned about the bathroom stuff because you're worried that someone will get hurt, or do you think that it just makes society weird?
I just want to know if you're worried about that you're attracted to them.
Mainly it's about
I just want to know.
Little kids that are going to go have a guy take a piss next to them, and also, yes, it's also making the society look terrible.
Okay, so you realize that like less than 1% of the population are like trans, right? And amongst those less than 1% of the population, what percentage do you suppose of those people would do something violent or inappropriate in a bathroom?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you.
It's vanishingly small.
I'm going to be honest with you,
chance of what you're concerned about.
Well, here's the reality, Ash. Okay.
The reality is that 1%. Why are we making such exceptions?
I was just
when you need to affect everybody.
It's an exception.
Yeah,
it's not affecting anyone.
I know you didn't want to look, but I did show you a picture with the hands.
I don't know. You have to be skeptical of everybody these days.
Okay, so do you think that this person should be in a men's bathroom?
You're using
I think they shouldn't make it weird for people. I think that it's weird, and they shouldn't make it weird for other people. And that's what I think.
You make it weird for other people.
Trans people
when
don't
they
make
can
it.
report me to HR because I misgendered them in my job, dude, and I get essentially fired, bro. No,
this person would go into a woman's bathroom and use a stall, just like every other woman does.
Women assault children in trans women assault children in bathrooms too.
So again, what percentage?
Hey, let me say something real quick.
One is too much. One is too much.
Hold on. Stop, please. If
one of
you're telling,
everything.
please stop. Fuck. First time I'm saying something. Been sitting here for a couple minutes. So, if you think somebody is going to assault somebody, You're saying that the sign on the door is going to stop that from happening. That's what you're asserting. That's your logic, right?
It will decrease the.
It will definitely decrease it.
How? But you guys make the same arguments that gun-free zones don't do anything because criminals don't pay attention, right? So criminals pay attention to bathroom
gun-free
signs,
zones. All of the incidences happen in gun-free zones because people don't have the guns.
So they don't do anything.
What the
So
fuck
you're
is
arguing?
with the IQ level of this fucking panel? What are you talking about,
Pretty
Rosa?
high, a lot higher than you.
The fuck?
I mean, you're a
You just
progressive.
pop up and just start spitting off bullshit. Is that what you do?
Nah, you're just a
really?
progressive. That's all you are.
No, but like literally what I said though, right?
Absolutely.
You guys are saying that you think a crime is going to be committed in these bathrooms, and you think by
They are committed in the
They
bathrooms.
are. That's the
Stop.
problem.
Let me finish
You
my
don't
sentence, please. Let me finish my sentence.
Wait, you guys.
That is the highest.
Stop.
But what about
stop,
the children? What about the children?
Stop. What the fuck?
Can I
guys
finish
didn't-
my sentence?
Yeah,
please?
let Brad finish his goddamn statement. Holy shit.
So all I'm saying is that if somebody's going to commit a crime, you telling them they're not allowed to go in a bathroom is not going to stop them from going in there and physically assaulting somebody. That is a silly thought, and you know it is, right?
No, it's not. Are you kidding me? There's every
How is it that you guys can't
because
control
every
yourself?
time when you frickin' listen,
Why can't you control yourself? Seriously.
he just
Stop
asked us a
talking.
question.
You had to start screaming before he even stopped talking. Why?
He did stop
Why do you
talking.
do that? No, he
It
didn't.
decreases the chances of a male going into the bathrooms or a female going into the bathrooms. They're not supposed to.
We're not debating around here. This
Wait,
is
hold
about
on.
the way people dress.
Wait, hold
and
on. Hold
relax.
on. Stop. I want them to be able to respond. I just want you guys to let people finish their statement.
Do you want me to do a quick commercial? I don't think there's a mod up here, but
yeah.
Bryn's asking for it. I'd be happy to do it. If you'd like.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Hey guys, don't forget to tap the screen. Let's
It
get
decreases
Mojo
the
up to
chances,
35.
right? It decreases the.
Literally, your
What are you
IQ
doing,
level isn't
Rosa?
high enough to even have a conversation. Shush. All right, guys, tap the screen. Let's get up to 35K. Let's do that in the next 10 minutes. Very important to do so. Please make sure that you hit Mojo's gift goals. That's really important to push him out in the FYP. We know how this works.
What the fuck?
Also, his gift gallery, that also helps him in the FYP and also supports him because he comes up here every day, several times a day for our entertainment. Share the live, repost if you know how to do that. Hit the arrow in the bottom right-hand corner, hit repost. You can hit the infinity icon, and that'll help you reshare it out. If you're kind enough, push it to your stories.
Let's talk about
I just want to be clear before you talk. No, we're not talking about Cuba. And before you talk, I just want to be clear. I am a masochist, so I thoroughly enjoy doing this because it feels fucking good. Okay, go ahead.
Let's talk about Cuba. Cuba is basically an extension of Florida, right? And
No,
it would
not
make
at all.
It would
Not
make
even
a
a little
very
bit.
good addition.
No.
It would make a very good addition to the U.S.
What are you guys
talking
thinking
about? Why did you just switch the subject? What the fuck?
Because I don't, for a multitude of reasons. First, I don't think that like all you guys have said this, but like we shouldn't make them the focal point. So like let's not talk about it anymore. Let's talk about how essentially Cuba is it would serve as a very good extension of Florida.
Just stop.
No, not just that.
waiting
Don't
for
forget
an
it.
answer
Don't
to my
forget to talk about
question.
Greenland too.
Ambush, I'm waiting for an answer to my question as to how making a rule when somebody's going to commit a crime is going to stop
So I
them
can
from
speak
making a
now.
crime.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I mean apparently
Wait,
like,
he
when I was
wasn't
trying
even
to talk.
fucking done talking. What the fuck?
Okay, so it's quite. I'm gonna explain it to you very simply. All right. Regardless of how you see it, every time we turn on social media, you literally read that some trans literally sexually assaulted somebody in that freaking bathroom.
No, you don't.
I'm not even kidding when I say this shit. Now, if you say it's propaganda, cool. But I'm just trying to tell you what the hell we're seeing.
You're not seeing shit. You're just, fucking spitting out nonsense.
I'm not spitting out nonsense. I'm being honest. I'm being really honest with you.
Okay, all right, listen. Don't teacup, and I want you in under 30 seconds. Give me 5 of the most recent experiences that you have had on panels where that has been stated. And give me names and give me dates. Go.
You want me to go?
No, I want you to do it right now. No. You got big balls. You said you fucking heard it. Go. Tell me. 5. Go. You know what? 2.
Why don't you go do your own research?
Because
I literally
you don't
told
know
you.
shit,
Every
dude.
day,
You just pop up on panels
every
and
day
say
you go
dumb
on social
fucking
media,
shit.
you hear something about this. I'm not kidding you.
You pop up on panels and you say dumb shit.
You literally go on social media
God,
every
you're
freaking
useless.
day,
Jesus.
and you literally
Ambush.
hear this.
Ambush,
Come on
should
now.
we get our news?
Useless,
should we get our news from
dude.
social media though? Because like I'm looking up and I googled it, and I'm looking up and I can't find what you're seeing because it's probably not true, dude.
What do we get? Did you just say do we get our
example.
social
You can give me
media for our news from social media?
Is that a good place to get information?
I'm saying in general, you have to take it because they have videos, they have interviews of the victim, they have all this shit.
Tell me. Okay, I'm sorry. Tell me one. Give me one. Go.
You want me to find you somebody
No, I
that
don't
a
need you to
trans
find it.
sexually
You seem to
assaulted
know a lot
a
about
child?
it. It should be rolling off
You
your
want
tongue,
me
right?
to send you a link
Give me
about
one.
a
No, I don't
trans
need you to
sexually
send me
assaulted
shit.
a
Give me
child?
one.
Your
Off the
feed
roll it
on
off your
TikTok
tongue,
might be a
dude.
little bit weird. I'm not gonna lie. I do not get that.
Hey, I want to see your algorithm. That's what I want to see.
Well, I mean,
Me
there's
too.
also data.
Why do you have
There's
so many
also
trans
data
stuff
like
coming up?
But there's also
weird.
data on this, real quick, is that Thailand has a rule that you go as you present to that restroom, and
Hold on, I'll be right
statistically, they don't have any issues with increased crime against the transgender community or people that are sharing that space with transgender community in their restrooms. I don't know what data you have. You're saying you see some shit on your Facebook, and therefore, and that's a silly way to draw conclusions.
But I think if you search certain things, then it shows you a little bit more of it, and I think that's might be the case here.
But can we just acknowledge that Ambush said that
can I acknowledge what Brad said earlier about the signs not changing whether people are SA'd? Again, I was saying before that the majority of SAs are committed by straight men upon women. So the signs didn't do shit. Before the trans thing, quote unquote, became an issue, why would the signs do shit now? Straight men were still going into women's restrooms and sexually assaulting them.
Yeah,
Why would that change?
It would change. It would actually lower the amount of men who are, women obsessed and driving themselves crazy and going into do terrible things because they would become trans and they're probably just, trying to live their lives and be normal people.
Okay.
Can we also acknowledge that Ambush needed to mute up so that he can go and Google a single fucking person in which he just said was many and many.
Yeah, shut your ass up. I had to take a piss.
A massive problem that we need to address.
Google, you would see him speak up if he actually did that. So
I mean, I did Google and I can't find what you guys
He
are
just
finding.
said, "Hold on."
I had to take
He
a
could have a
piss,
laptop
man.
in front of him lifting.
Ambush, I don't believe for a second you drink enough water to need to piss. Sorry.
God, we live in
You
hell.
don't believe I don't drink enough water to piss? Okay, buddy.
Yeah, your brain is lacking oxygen. You need to get some more oxygen and more water in your system.
Can you?
You're sitting here. You're sitting
Guys,
here denying
ad-homs,
victims.
chill
Hold on, you're
out,
sitting
please.
here denying victims because they don't make the
I just
news on
wanted to trigger
CBS
him
and
real
all this
quick.
shit. But you're sitting
Go ahead,
here
Brad.
denying victims that literally being assaulted in the bathroom by trans. That's what you're doing right now,
Who?
bro. I can.
You could literally.
I can do all that work for you.
about it, Ambush.
No, I can do that work for you. But why the hell would I do that? Why can't you just do that for yourself?
Because you made the claim, dumb shit.
You're full of shit,
No,
dude.
no. Ready? They have Sean Ojeda, also known as Alicia Gray, 2019 Oklahoma Walmart bathroom. Right?
2,000 years ago?
7 years ago?
Edmond Memorial High School, October 2022.
Oh my God! What year did she say?
Female assaulted
hold on.
and severely beat a 15-year-old. Go ahead.
Now,
Wait. I just want to know
What
how many.
year?
I just want to know how many you have there in front of you.
What
7.
year?
I'm sure I could go deeper dive.
You have
What year?
7.
Yeah,
Let's
let's just do 1 year.
You have 7 in 7 years. I know you said that 1 is too many, but 1 is never too many.
But let's compare. Let's compare it.
I didn't do a deep dive, guys. This is just what I got from the internet. Stop it.
We'll do
No,
a
so
quick
you've been arguing
cursory
the entire
on
point
how
without
many
knowing
men.
anything about it. Well done.
straight men attacking women in bathrooms. Like
you'd have to compare that.
Wait,
I don't know why you're pivoting.
hold on.
Right now. Stop pivoting.
Hold on. You're talking about like you're talking about 7. Damn.
Sorry,
chill
Mojo.
out.
Sorry.
God damn it.
You're talking about 7 in like 7 years. So 1 per year.
Listen, this is just what I wrote down from the internet for, like right now. You want me to get more? I could get more. Of course I can. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. How many do you think you can get?
Hey, listen. It make them feel better. Just mention. Hey, listen. Just mention them shit from 2026 so they can stop crying on you.
No,
she can't find one. That's why she had to say 2019, bro.
There's no sexual assaults by trans to kids in 2026.
Why
Are
don't you
stupid?
team up and bring us a fucking source?
Can you find
in bathrooms? We were talking specifically in bathrooms, and you guys provided nothing.
Yeah, well, you guys do that. I can get the amount of straight people who identify as cisgendered and have assaulted people in bathrooms as well.
And I don't want to hear about one is too many, because if one is too many, then we better take everybody's fucking guns away, because one fucking school shooting is too many.
I mean, that's a good point, Mojo. But I also
that's why there's states that literally have their own gun laws.
Okay.
That was brilliant. I don't know what we would have done without that.
Okay, so we have Robin Westman in August 2025. We have Jesse Van Rootselaar in 2026. We have Robert Dorgan, Roberto Esposito.
Who was assaulting who?
We have.
Rosa, can you clarify, please? Were they trans people being assaulted, or were they doing the assaulting? Because I feel like if we look,
transgender individual, biological male identifying as a female, opened fire at a high school hockey game.
That's not a bathroom.
What the fuck?
It's not a fucking bathroom.
Dennis M.
Wait,
Lynch.
that's not even sexual assault. What the fuck?
It doesn't matter. This is weird. This is fucking crazy.
It doesn't matter. Do you think that like that there's no trans people who should be like a crazy like sort of unaliver, if you will, like that can be found in any
Jesse Van Roots.
Listen, if you have a strong incongruence with what you physically
hold on. Jesse Van Rootselaar. Jesse Van Rootselaar was in fucking Canada. What the fuck?
I think we're trying to highlight something, and you guys, I want you just to listen for a minute. You guys are
actually defending.
Rosa, can I?
No, we're not defending. You're just dumb as shit.
Laura, come on.
Laura,
I'm sorry. All I'm saying is that you guys have created this fear around something that's not an issue, and you literally voted for the leader of the free world based on it, and that terrifies me because it's fucking stupid.
Are you stupid? You say that's not an issue?
God, what is
Are you serious right now, Brad?
Why is everybody fucking saying this shit? You guys, we can have an adult conversation without saying you're stupid, you're fucking dumb, all this shit. We can have a conversation without.
Mojo, like what the fuck, dude?
Listen,
but then you say it, and then they're justified in saying it. Now all of a sudden we're just calling each other stupid.
Wrong.
But Laura,
but it triggers the algorithm. Hold on, you guys. It triggers the algorithm, and then it starts hyper focusing on the live. So it is better to just not say it.
Yeah, we'll refrain from calling Brad stupid.
Yeah. Also, I believe they probably don't identify as stupid. So don't
I say from here on out, whenever you want to call somebody stupid, just say you were a beautiful human being.
By the way, what do you identify as?
You know what I identify as? I identify as a lion, guys. You have to
not you. How about Ash?
Are you asking me?
I know what you identify.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm a tiger. It's okay.
I clearly identify as a kind of dumb machismo man.
No, you know
has
what
a
you
chainsaw for a hand.
No,
and
you know
goes around chopping up.
You know what you identify as, dude.
Lift. What? Stop! What the fuck? Adult conversations, you fucking morons.
Can we go back? Can we actually just have like?
Wait a minute. How are you about to call me a moron? And I can't
black man.
What the fuck?
I just thought I'd throw a little sarcasm in there.
I don't want to gloss over the fact that we asked for violence committed by trans people in bathrooms, and you brought up shooting in a hockey arena.
It's violence committed by trans people. Don't worry about where it's at. Don't worry about where it's at.
We can't change legislation in Canada, though. We can't change legislation in Canada, so Canada is irrelevant to this conversation. He has a fucking American flag in his background.
I'm trying to understand, what is the relevance to the information you brought when it comes to making bathroom laws? Like, how does making
I'll give you.
It doesn't. It's like saying we're going to take away the uranium from Iran, right? It's not going to work.
Let's not
exactly. Wait, I agree with you on that. What the fuck?
We can still do it, and they're not going to do it. They're not going to listen, right? I mean, look, it is what it is. People are fucking weird.
Hold on, let's get away from the bathroom situation. Let's talk about a perfect situation that comes up in the gym community. So in the gym community, they literally have a special section where women are only allowed to work out. It's like their own little private room, and men are not allowed to be there, right? You have a situation.
What gym are you at, dude?
Yeah, dude.
I identify as a tiger. You guys, I identify as a tiger.
Fitness.
Hold on, guys.
You got Fitness Connection. You got Fitness Connection. Hold up. You got Fitness Connection. You got Crunch Fitness. They all do this. It's a private gym. It's a private section of the gym.
Oh, you're going to Ballet Fitness is what you're going to.
No,
he's right. No, I'm in California. They do this. This is very common. They have a whole gym called Curve, and it's only for women. Like it's very common.
And you literally have a transgender that thinks he is a chick, and he comes in and he wants to work out there, and now that causes a serious problem.
Serious.
Why is that a problem?
Super serious.
So
People
serious.
are dying.
Holy shit. We should
Wait,
fucking
why is it a problem?
Because
happen?
if you're a private owned business, or for whatever reason you don't want to associate that in your community, especially with women. Do you understand you're going to lose people that are paying membership?
Why?
They haven't yet. Where's the data that they've lost people? Listen, why did they create these all-female gyms? What was the reason they created these?
Because women get intimidated. Because women get intimidated. Yeah, because women are intimidated.
No, because men are. Because I have my ear pods in and I'm doing a lift, and a man comes up behind me and decides to try to help me with the lift. That's why women
are uncomfortable.
Women are intimidated by men. That's literally why they made it.
It's because you guys are fucking freaks.
Why?
No, it's not, dude.
Why?
You gotta wear a shirt. You gotta wear a sweatshirt.
Oh my God! Stop!
Who muted me?
I did. Stop doing this. There's fucking 7 people on the panel, and there's 6 of you talking at once. Why is that?
I'm not talking
about gym culture, nonetheless. This is wild.
I would say that
no gym culture on Mojo's panel.
Curves allowed trans people, and it kept the MAGA men away. The women would be safer that went to Curves.
I'm explaining to you the reason why it is because women are intimidated in men in the gym because we grunt, because we live heavy and shit. They don't want to be around that all the time.
As a woman, it's more that we're uncomfortable around you guys because you stare. Or try to help.
Maybe that's your experience, but Ambush is probably right about what he's saying.
Wow.
Doesn't matter.
It's not at all.
It doesn't matter.
Right at all.
It's the same reason that they want to have a separate bathroom.
Why? What the fuck is wrong with you people? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Stop it.
A lot.
So many things.
Right?
If you have a bunch of women that have their own community,
lift and shit.
Like our founding fathers were classical liberals, and you shouldn't even have to make that emphasis any, but you have to, right? Like, you have to say I'm a classical liberal, right? You can't. If you say you're a liberal, people are like, oh, so you're like purple hair and like infinite genders, and which is like not what a liberal like. If you just said that to Thomas Jefferson, he would have been like, are you fucking kidding me? Or John Locke for that matter. I don't even agree with Locke.
On the socialist part, the National Socialist Party, they originally started out as, but then fascism took over.
You're not one of those, are you?
Fascism is like it's a left-wing ideology. Like Mussolini was kicked out of the Italian Socialist Party when him and Gentili started fascism and wrote the Doctrine of Fascism. And in practice, it's very similar to National Socialism, which are socialist ideologies. They just made a distinction from themselves from like your more international socialist, kind of Marxians, right?
Well, there's left-wing fascism and there's right-wing fascism.
Oh, that's like you can't be a fascist and be on
there
the
quite
right.
literally is.
The
Like,
right is the right is small
but,
government, right?
you
Like
could-
fascism is like everything about the state. That's very far from the right. The right wants like small government, right? Little government intervention in the markets, right? So
No, like
fascism is literally like the polar.
fascism is authoritarian.
But authoritarian isn't right or left wing.
Right.
No, left. Actually, neither.
Neither. Right. This is why my least preferred discussion partner.
Yeah.
Like, I'll take a nihilist, but commies are just like, it's like talking to a treadmill where, like, with little bullseyes on it that are just constantly moving, where every term you come up with, 5 seconds later, they have a new definition for why the previous definition wasn't inclusive of some random thing they hadn't gotten to yet, and how the new definition is somehow avoidant of your critique of it. Like, I have no problem with communism as a concept, meaning, like, we can discuss it, it's an idea, etc. But it is, like, by far the most pervasive at redefining terms to avoid accountability.
Well, that's because it's very like you have to create
how
this
would it
propaganda
redefine itself
campaign.
if it has no known known structure?
Well, so, like, here's an easy one that is constantly given. We've never tried communism before. And I'll say, okay, well, if that's true, we've also never tried capitalism. And they'll go into how this mixed economy is pure capitalism, but that mixed economy isn't pure communism.
Well, that's not true either, because
It's very different though, because the philosophy of communism as outlined by Marx, right? And this is part of what you're getting at with they'll redefine terms, right? It's phase one is seizing the means of production, right? And it's socialism. It's creating a socialist dictatorship of the proletariat, right? And you got to seize the means of production from the bourgeoisie. Communism is an idea, it's kind of false utopia that nobody, not even any of the communists, have any idea how we really get to. But it's the long-term goal of, like, through this socialist dictatorship of the proletariat, we will one day get to communism. Which I think that's part of the lie, is my opinion. Right? It's like you're chasing this false utopia that will never really come, but you're putting up with all this oppression in pursuit of it.
Do you know where the idea of communism came from?
I just cited the Communist Manifesto to you.
No. It didn't come from the Communist Manifesto.
Are you talking about the general commune concept?
Like Frederick List, or is like he started it and then it came later, or like where do you want to go?
Well, I can't remember his name, but there was a person that observed the Native Americans, and they were also like a communist society.
But communism.
The ANCOMs do that, but they weren't communists. They were communalist maybe in some ways.
And they weren't even communalists. They held slaves.
Yeah, and they had markets, right? They created surplus and they traded it at regional trade fairs with other tribes. Like they traded with the Europeans.
Which society do you say held slaves? Because not all the Native Americans held slaves.
The Iroquois Confederacy, which is the example that has been used, is anarcho-communism that you're talking about.
Yes, and bear in mind, I'm not saying that holding slaves is something unique to Native Americans. I'm saying you can't hold up Native Americans as an example of a classless society when they literally capture people and force them into a subservient second class.
But which group are you talking about, though? Because there were different
Confederacy. That's the one that people have said. No one has ever made an argument that any other Mesoamerican culture was communist, other than the Iroquois Confederacy, which they call them anarcho-communists. They had a state. It was the Iroquois Confederacy, and it inspired our Constitution just as much as like the Roman and Venetian republics did, because it was a decentralized government, right? But there was a government, and they did create surplus, and they traded it at regional trade fairs. They traded it with other tribes. They warred with other tribes.
I knew that.